Couch Gang, Hip Hop Crimies and Crimettes. Welcome back to the Couch Conversation. It's your man, Uncle Bito, and we are back spinning the block with King Dada. No real intro needed because we are spinning the block again. And you already know, today we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about today. And because of this episode, I got to put the black gloves on because it's about to be about a lot of battle shit, a lot of hip hop shit. And it's going to get sticky. It's going to get crunchy. So my fingerprints might not be able to be remaining on this scene here. I might have to wipe the scene clean after this. But we right into the shits of things, man. How we living, dog? Welcome back to the Couch, Dada. Hope all is well with you, my nigga.
Man, all is all. You know what I'm saying? Do it what you can as a black man in this land. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
but
that.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you letting me be up on your platform and shit. The conversations be always fire as fuck. So
yes,
yeah,
sir. And I appreciate
I'm here
you
for
spinning the block again and coming back, dog. It's always a good time, man. It's always a good time. And it feels like every time you come back, we got some shit to really talk about. There's these battles. There's these records that you do. There's things that's been said. There's just a lot out there in the atmosphere, dog. Rap has been fun in 2026. I ain't gonna lie. Rap has been real fun in 2026. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
You know, and we ain't gonna waste
and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah. And we ain't gonna waste much time here. We gonna hop right into the thick of it. We just gonna jump right in. I'm coming in hot. Knox Hill versus King Dada. The battle. The epic battle. The one-sided battle, depending on who you was talking to and who you were asking. Me, I just listened to it the other day, and it wasn't a wash, but I got you in the rounds. I will say I had you in those rounds, winning 2-0, because it was 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And how I looked at it, right, was that Knox dropped his first track with Killshot, mentioned your name. Boom. And that's a bait track. You know what I'm saying? That was a bait track. Then you came, I believe.
Lied about it, by the way. I got to say, he lied about it. I got to say that.
Okay.
I got to say that. He lied. This nigga told, and you said you just reacted to it. So that means it's probably fresh. Yeah, it's probably fresh in your mind. He told everybody that he didn't take a single shot at me on Killshot. He said that wasn't about me. But then if you remember, on his motherfucking diss to me, what did he say? Yeah, he said that wasn't about me. But then on his diss track after that, he said it took me 3 weeks to clap back. Clap back at what?
Clap back at what? Wasn't about me. And that's where I was gonna get at. So because I think I had gotten confused at that point because I was like, wait, we're making it seem like Dada shot first because I've watched a lot of reactors too after I did it, and Killshot didn't seem to be a part of the full battle recap. It seemed to have been when you dropped your joint.
They painted that narrative that I just did. They painted the narrative that I just did Crown and jumped out the window trying to get clout.
Right. I didn't see that. I didn't see it that way because Killshot. Because if you skip Killshot, then I feel like you're not getting the whole gist of what the battle was and who's really winning. So there was Killshot versus Patiently Waiting. To me, I feel like that's round 1. And he jabbed. Like, I mean, when I listened to it, not even really knowing, I just knew it was a battle. So I didn't get into the lore or nothing. I just heard, I'm like, there was a name said and how we rhymed that in there. That was definitely a little shot. But I also took it like, well, if this is round 1, he lost it. You know what I'm saying? He lost round 1 with that one there because he baited. I always say if you do round 1 and you shoot your shot that's a bait track, which that's exactly what it was to me, then it's on you to kind of beat that bait track, and that's where I give you round 1, right? Now,
yeah, that's why I was like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to give you round 1 off of that because once again, it was not direct or disrespectful. Now, if he wants to try to count the next track after as a rebuttal for it, and then we're saying we're starting round 1, I truly don't believe that after I heard Killshot. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of other people can probably think about it another way, but I honestly seen that as the first jab. I mean, who's the Dada Lada Lada? And then I think he used that same kind of line and pattern later on in one of his disses too as well. You know what I mean? So then we get
It was too much coincidence because even before that, because look, I'm gonna tell you how I even found out about it. Because what happened was I had literally called Knox out to battle on Twitter, and he ignored it. But his fan base didn't ignore it, and they started talking shit. Okay. So I started talking shit back. That's what he was talking about when he was like, and now you going at people fans or whatever. That's what he was talking about. So so I started talking shit back, and he blocked me. About a week or 2 later, I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see Knox Hill Kill Shot remix or freestyle, whatever the fuck. And me being the battle rapper that I am, I'm like, niggas ain't getting on no diss track beat unless they're taking shots at somebody. So I'm like, let me go see who the fuck he taking shots at. Lo and behold, I hear my name, the Boogeyman nickname, all kind of shit that's just coincidental.
Which he also used again later on in his line, Boogeyman scared of who or something. He also doubled down on the Boogeyman line. So yeah.
See, and that's another thing that bothered the fuck out of me, because he made it seem like nobody, like he didn't know who the fuck I was. He had never heard of me, but you knew my nickname from Michelle show. You talk about the outcome of a battle that me and Grizzy had on Michelle's show. How the fuck is you watching it? How do you know about this shit if you ain't aware of me?
Right. And you know what's funny? So let me start off with, let me go back a little bit. So this was definitely a battle of narrative versus bars. I feel like you was more bar heavy as far as direct and disrespect, and Knox was painting a narrative for people that may have not known you, dug into what they needed to dig into as far as like listening to both sides. So that's what I was picking up very early. He was trying to use the I call it the little bro approach. He tried to little bro you. He tried to Drake Kendrick it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got more numbers, I got more fans. And once you paint that picture and paint that narrative, usually it's a popularity contest, you know what I'm saying? And you're going against a starlet of YouTube. So that's what kind of puts you at a disadvantage as well. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, that video was hard, my nigga. Like, the one thing I would like to say is that future disses and future things, I talk about the details and stuff, like the details, the way it was shot. That's what I mean by it was dope. Like, it was a very good video in my opinion. But in future,
that was a bite off a Red.
Hey, you know, I did. Hey, listen, you can't fake influence.
The one shot shit.
You can't fake it. You can't fake influence. That's all it is. You can't fake influence. You know what I mean? So
you can't. But if you copying niggas, being influenced is different. My shit, I was influenced by Ren. My shit sounds like nothing like Ren would have did though.
Valid. But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? I definitely was impressed by the video. Very creative, very, good visually. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. So for me, I think you almost was at a disadvantage because he had that advantage with the visuals. Because right now we're in the visual landscape of things. You went mixtape, 05 mixtape style. He went 2025, 2026 with the visuals. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's visually. So that was probably your only disadvantage. But if you're listening to the words and how we're rapping, and we're talking about diss records, because a lot of people kind of misconstrue what a diss record is with a song. I think Knox's songs were solid, but I don't think that the disses were solid enough that was hitting. They weren't landing. They weren't landing as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's Stan. Like, Stan, I ain't gonna lie. Stan was creative for two reasons. Because he used the beat, obviously, and then he kind of did the clever thing at the end where he's like, he tried to, once again, paint the narrative where you missed your shot. But I wasn't feeling the homoerotica thing in the beginning. I wasn't feeling that part. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that boy got skeletons in his closet. Look, but no, real shit. My issue with him using the stand shit, the reason why I can't give that points is because that came after Crown, where I called this nigga Eminem clone and called him out for copying Eminem. And then your very next move is you called him predictable. Eminem.
I peeped that in your last song. That you was basically leading up to saying that this guy was predictable, which that's a narrative that worked well because you've seen it. You've seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? But Stan, it looked like people tried to use Crown and Stan as round one. I didn't see it that way. I think Patiently Waiting and Kill Shot as round one. You got that. Round two, he went Stan and Patiently Waiting. Right? And for me, I was cool with Stan because of the creativeness and the visual aspect of it, where it's like, okay, he painted a picture where, he took a shot and he missed it. That was dope. Took the Shaggy and Jay from Marshall Mathers LP2 skit, remixed it and made it weird, but whatever.
Copycat.
Once again, that's a copycat move, and it doesn't land when you try to copy it and format it the same exact way. And that's what I was building up to. When you try to, like, mirror it versus recreate, it kind of loses its steam a little bit. You know what I mean? And that's what I was seeing when I was watching it. But when he got to Patiently Waiting, right? The first like that, the beginning shit, I don't like how Knox was rapping off beat with that. But he did get at you in the second half of
They
that disc,
gave
though.
him props for that.
I didn't like
They
it.
gave him props for
I
that.
didn't like it,
They
dog. I
said
didn't like
that
it.
that's how you rap. They was like, yeah,
Nah.
Knox took King Dot the beat he was on, and
Nope.
then he opened it up with
Nope.
how you supposed to be rapping. I'm like, y'all
Mm-mm.
niggas smoking motherfucking meat. Like,
Mm-mm.
what the fuck?
Mm-mm. And here's my thing. Homie rapped on it, but you don't rap on a beat like that and use that flow pattern like that. Like, that's my thing. I think people get caught up in the whole like razzle. I call it the razzle dazzle, glitz and the glam of just rapping fast and using like certain flows and cadences over wrong beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the wrong beat to do that on. Like, you rhymed on beat in pocket and you slid on it and talked your shit.
Yeah.
He just tried to
to
show his technical side of his rapping abilities in the wrong way. Like, you don't, once again, it goes back to like, you don't got to double time everything. And I'm not saying he double time, but it just goes back to my my sentiments. It's like doing certain flows and certain patterns at the wrong time could make the song and the rhyme sound bad. Bars versus delivery. If your delivery is crazy, then the bars don't matter.
Facts.
You know?
That's big facts. And that was what I felt like I was fighting against, because I'm like, one, I don't know, because I felt like in this, you know, motherfuckers are gonna say it's biased because it's me saying this shit. I just feel like even just the way it's delivered is just different. Like, I feel like his is like a step-by-step book that somebody wrote for this nigga, and then he goes off to write his lyrics like that, versus me where it's like natural type shit.
More
like
character, more pizzazz.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then like I think like he was trying to do too much on that beat where the things didn't land. Like, even trying to get into the Spanish bag a little bit, to Socta and Quantos and all that shit. Like, I was just like, that don't feel necessary in this thing. And then, like, once again, you're showing somebody how to rap on a beat, but you're rapping off beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of how I was.
That's why I called that shit out.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's why I called that shit out. I'm like, how you gonna try to teach me how to rap, and then you doing this type shit? Like, I'm like, that don't make no fucking sense.
And don't get me wrong, I fuck with Knox. You know what I'm saying? This is not a bash Knox situation. I'm just catching up to what everybody already was listening to. And I heard that shit a whole lot different. Kind of similar to how I heard the Tom McDonald versus Mac Lethal thing. I heard that differently. My hip hop ears hear things differently versus like, oh, he did this and it sounded good, because we're in this era where rapping fast and doing the multi-syllable rhyme patterns and schemes and shit is where it's at. Where it's like, that's cool and it's a part of the game, but not every song or every aspect of rap has to be that. You know what I'm saying? And once again, he painted the narrative to try to use your boring ass flows, and I put air quotes on boring ass flows because a lot of rappers got the same fucking flows. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our goats have the same flows and the same voice.
And then you know what was crazy about that? I don't even think that that's a valid criticism, because niggas will listen to me rap a certain way because of the production.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would I rap any other way than how I was rapping if I'm on patiently waiting?
How the beats
the beat, like Eminem said, I'm doing what the beat say do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
even though, but here's the thing, Eminem goes off pocket and off beat a lot, and that's where I think Knox was trying to, you know, going back to the Eminem clone things, I guess he was trying to be an Eminem in that regard, where I'm like, and I said it. I said it. I was like, look, Eminem's the only nigga that can rhyme off pocket on shit and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? He's the only person that can get away with it. And then I also wasn't feeling there was too much. Every song was big bro, little bro things. Like, we need to change. I needed a change up in that battle for it to work. You know what I'm saying? I needed that to change. He did it better. He did it better. His best narrative spin for that, though, was best on the Nas beat after Patiently Waiting. That was his best rebuttal to use that angle out of everything that I heard up to that. You know what I'm saying? And I had you down at that point. With that right there, I had you down, because here's the thing. He went back to back, right? And, you know, Stan was okay, but it was a creative thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a creative and an angle. Then he did that, and I was like, he got you. But then I seen what you did on the next song, and I was like, yo, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Because it goes back to the direct. I call it direct and disrespect. And you was direct and disrespect about his rhyming ability and him as a character, and he was direct and disrespect, but with narrative painting. And I don't buy into narrative painting once you try to keep doing it. Narrative paint the first time, but if you try to lean and double down, but it's not landing, it doesn't work for me.
Facts. And see, but and that's why I think it's real dangerous when it comes to like who it is who judge shit. Because like I said, it was weird how when it came to the battle, the motherfuckers did put Crown versus his 2 diss tracks, and they left it at that. Like dead ass, just left it at that. They did, and
And you went two for
honestly,
two. There was 2 for 2 on that. And that's why I'm just like, how did they cut this battle short? Because you literally you matched his first song with Stan, and then you matched his other song with the other one. You matched 2 for 2 in round 2.
I'm gonna tell you what most of them say, bro. Most of them say the reason why is because I took too long to respond.
I mean,
I took
there was a shot clock on this.
It was 8 days. It was no, but now listen, that's my point. It was 8 days between when Knox dropped his diss and when I responded. Mind you, this was literally he dropped it the day that I dropped my Ren diss.
Right.
He waited. I dropped Crown. This nigga didn't say shit for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 entire weeks, 7 days, twice. This nigga waited 3 times. This nigga waited 3 goddamn weeks and then waited till I was in a battle with somebody else. Then when I dropped the motherfucking diss track,
you know what I'm saying? Ren and Knox was trying to jump you.
Yeah. Hey, bro. No, see, I don't even think I'm gonna be real. I don't even know if Ren knew that was gonna happen.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. I don't even know if Ren knew.
I'm not saying Ren knew. I think Knox took advantage of that. That's what I'm looking at. Like, I think Knox took advantage of the moment.
Yeah. That's the vulture shit also that I be going into, because it's like for instance, what did he do when it came to my battle? If you go look at the diss tracks, he didn't say my name in none of the motherfucking titles. He didn't say Dada diss. He didn't do none of that. He didn't do any of that shit because he felt like he couldn't get no clout off of me. Then fast forward to when he had the issue with Benzino. Oh, it's Benzino diss all up in this motherfucker. He want niggas to know that he on here taking shots at motherfucking Benzino.
Oh, yeah, but then, you know the strategy for that, though. You know what I'm saying? You know the strategy for that.
I mean, I get it, but we rapping. Yeah. We rapping.
Very true.
And that's why I give it to Ren. Because when I dropped my diss track to Ren, what did Ren do? He shared it and posted in his community post. Yes. He said, "I'm battling this guy. Go check out his diss track he just dropped on me." He didn't hide from the shit.
That's
he
being
didn't
a good
bullshit.
sport. That's being authentic about it.
Like he kept it a bean. But then when it came to the me versus Knox shit, if you go, bro, that's another reason. Like, if you go watch Stevie Knight's reaction to Knox's diss to me, Stevie Knight would not even say my name. We know what he kept calling me Lil Buddy. We ain't even gonna say Lil Buddy name. Give Lil Buddy no clout. We ain't even gonna give Lil Buddy no clout.
We know that nigga be giving head to the mic and shit, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? He gives a lot of head, so I get
bro. It. And I'm like, I think it's wild how it's like it has to be in the upper like 5 or 6K people that I've seen say I've lost this battle. Nigga, it's only 8,000 views on my disses. How do y'all know? Knox Hill got 60K on his shit. Everybody he had react to it did not react to mine. L Boy did not react to my shit. Stevie Knight did not react to my shit. All of the bigger names did not react to my shit. Do you think Knox hit them niggas up and was like, "Hey, nah, man, we in a battle. Get that shit out there"?
No, that nigga wanted to continue.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to continue with paying the narrative.
Things. Yeah, that's all it was. It's an angle.
That's why I said on E. That's why I said on E, I said all the reaction videos and shit, that's cool, nigga, because you know lyrically you couldn't fuck with me.
Which I really
like. That's the only way you could be.
Go ahead.
I seen that coming.
Let me tell you, I really liked E, mainly because, right, you took a strategy that I've seen Mickey take, right, but you flipped it. Mickey took the strategy with Rum Nitty, right, and he decided to use the track where he just punchlined them and used what Rum Nitty does, right? And use that as the first track. And he's like, I got 2 more coming, but they're not about to be like this. I like that you went and stayed on your square throughout the battle. And while Knox was trying to paint their narrative that you had boring flows and boring cadence and you couldn't do anything, you hit him with that at the end. Especially after you used Xerox Knox, which is copycat Knox, which I don't understand how people didn't catch that. And then this is after you did your Untouchable joint. So you kept it to the script in the battle, and then you said, oh yeah, I got one more for you, because at that point I feel like it was toast. But you was like, just to put a little nail in the coffin about my disses, about my flow, here's this. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never heard you
I wasn't
like
even
that.
Gonna drop E. I was not even gonna drop E, bro. I recorded the first, I recorded them all at the same time, but I did the first 2, and then I was having a conversation with, I think it was Red Top. And I was like, I did 3 of them. I was like, it's just I don't need the third one. I watched them with the first 2. Like I didn't need to drop a third one. But then he told Vibe about it, and then them niggas was hitting me up like, nah, bro, you gotta drop it. Like like regardless of it, like you gotta drop it. You did it, drop it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the timestamps, it's like a day or 2 after I dropped the other 2, and I recorded them all at the same because I wasn't even gonna drop E. It wasn't even. I was like, this shit will wash already. But them niggas was like, man, nah, you got to put that shit out, bro.
Right. And it's crazy too, because now that I do see you talking about the views, because I didn't really pay attention to the view counts like that. So I see within the first 2, and it looked like people was kind of going into it, but it's like he got 320 on his first song, you got 28, he got 116,000, and then 133,000, then you got AK. So it looks like people just said fuck it after patiently waiting and thought he smashed you after that, which. I don't see it like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like as much as, but here's the thing: you was battling.
They gave me bro. Because Knox gave niggas a time limit because he said something about a time limit on his shit. So that meant his fans was like, oh, well, shit, that means he gave you a time limit. If you don't do it in the time he said, that means you lost. Like,
I mean, that's kind of whack only because it's like we know that timestamps really don't exist. Timestamps only existed, never actually, to be honest with you, they never really existed. You know, beef never dies as long as it's not, I mean, shit, I feel like we waited like a year and some change before Ether dropped on fucking Takeover. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it did.
We didn't get that immediately after. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, the only like
wasn't it wasn't it over a month we got kill shots?
That's what I'm saying. We got over a month. I mean, even currently in Battle Rap on Wax right now with Jay Mills, Rum Nitty, and Mickey, it's been 2 weeks since Mills dropped. I ain't heard from Nitty yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in timestamps. That timestamp shit seemed real brand new, like probably around like that Eminem MGK shit and somewhere around there. I'm just like,
yeah.
Why? I mean, I understand we in the internet, and I got caught up into it too. But it's like, nah, I don't want you to rush no diss track. Take your motherfucking time.
Yeah, I want you to
take your time. Make it saucy, my nigga. Like, I don't need you to rush it and give me some mediocre shit. You know what I'm saying? Then now I gotta say you lost. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it. But there is a limit. Don't wait 3 years. Don't wait, 4 months.
Right.
But it's like to put whatever his timestamp on it was, what he say, 48 hours, 24 hours, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, to put a timestamp on it, which only does that for strategic purposes, for the artist, not for the fans. The fans shouldn't even take that and run with it. It's like, I'm applying pressure on you as the artist, which that's great for Knox to do. Once again, what Knox does and what he says is great for the strategic part of the battle. But you're battling against the starlet, and you're battling against a fan favorite. When you go against a fan favorite, it's real tough to win because it's already a biased opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? It's already going to be, you're already fighting against a bias. And then if the guy is spinning and pulling strings, because once again, there's things that happen behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure niggas got in contact with Knox or vice versa, and Knox said some things, and, it's a black ball effect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
It's a given with that. You know what I mean? But if you're listening to the music honestly and fairly and not worried about what is it, fan subscriber backlash and comments and shit, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
You know what's crazy to me about that time limit shit is the motherfucker talking about it took me too long to respond time limit, so I lost. It took that nigga 3 weeks to respond to me. And they like, but Knox dropped twice in 24 hours. How do you know it didn't take that nigga that 3 weeks to do them songs?
To make both. Yeah, to make both.
That don't mean he went in there and did that shit in one day and he's just that dope. Nigga had 3 weeks. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Nobody is looking at it like that.
Yeah.
and I keep getting badgered with that side of it. And I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That's weird.
Right.
I don't think anybody who's a fan of battle rap, because I'm gonna be real, I only give a shit really about the opinion of people who are fans of battle rap. Like, the other shit don't mean a motherfucker, because them niggas is picking, like, this is a popularity contest. They don't give a fuck about the rap.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's a popularity contest for them niggas.
It's funny, I said
I'm not in it for a popularity contest. Yeah, because again, like, the way it get told to me is, so many more people said Knox won. I'm like, nigga, I had less than 1,000 subs. He had over 1 million.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you
think?
Battling
your whole if
we going, yeah, like, so it's like if we going off of how many people say I won versus how many people said I lost, what's the point of the rap battle? Because it's always gonna be more people because the nigga got more people. So so that means what's the point of the rap? So I shouldn't have even battled at all? then niggas would have had shit to say about that.
They would have said you was ducking.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose, but it's a lose-lose. But then again, if you look at it, all the people who say I lost, you can't ask them niggas to tell them the bar that beat me. None of them. Nobody talks about the bars. Not a single fucking out of the thousands of times I've been told that Knox beat me, not one time did anybody say anything about the lyrics. Not one fucking time.
And you know what's crazy is I think that his best effort during that was the second half of the Patiently Waiting when he went in on that Nas beat, because he kind of rapped a little bit on beat. I can't quote directly because this is 24 hours later. So he kind of went on beat about getting at you with narratives as far as like the fans go and like, you being upset and all that. Like, I liked what he did on that. You know what I'm saying? He flipped that. I think the monetized bar was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? That monetized bar, copyright shit, that was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That whole setup was dope. But here's my thing. It goes back to like the bars is cool, but if your delivery, I won't say suck, but if the delivery is subpar, and then you took a Nas beat, and I got, listen, when you took the Nas beat and you got into that pocket where you rolled on the beat and then you slid off on him, I think it was something about don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you popped into that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
well out, check out.
Yes. And I was like, it wasn't even a crazy bar. It was just the way you flowed in the pocket and how you said it. Like there was
and that was even a rebuttal. That was even a rebuttal to that nigga, because he said on his shit talking about I rhyme shit four times or some shit.
Yeah, you rhyme rap 4 times.
That's why I said. Yeah, see, and that's why at the beginning of the Xerox Knox, I had that clip where he rhymed out 4 times. Sell out, well out, check out. That's why when I was like, how you gonna try to teach me how to rap but drop this sell out, well out, check out? That's why I said don't talk about shit. Don't talk about me rhyming shit part.
Narratives, bro. And the funny thing is, a lot of people kind of went on that because after I did it, I watched a couple of reactions. Some people was just like, yeah, and you know what it is too? You're also going against some people that rap. You know what I'm saying? So when rappers that rap go and critique things, they're going to be like, yeah, they're going to critique it with a rapper brain. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, yeah, I don't like that. He rapped that. Because that was the big thing about it, too. Like, they called you for rapping rap shit 4 times. And I'm just like, that doesn't really, because it's about how you say things sometimes. Like, not everything got to be a punch. Not everything got to be like, miracle, lyrical, spiritual, individual, criminal. You know what I'm saying? Like, not every line got to be
I was just setting the tone.
Exactly.
I was just setting the tone. The
song, some things are setups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
it was supposed to be sinister and deliberate, methodical. That was the vibe I was going for,
right,
on that song. Like I
took it as criminal. You know what I'm saying? I took it as criminal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna beat you and box you on this beat shit. So I'm just like, all right, I don't mind that, because it's about being like in a diss. You don't need things to be lyrical miracle. When you're dissing, you just gotta be direct and disrespectful. That's all you gotta be. Is direct, disrespectful, funny, witty, and still rhyme well. You know what I'm saying? Witty and still rhyme well. And the thing I will give Knox was that he was witty. The witty was there. The wittiness was there. But it's delivery.
He just don't know how to weaponize it.
Yo, that's what
he don't know how to use it.
Yeah, it was tough. And I came in with a little bit of like, I'm feeling a way about Knox on beats because I heard Whacked Out Murals, right? And when I heard Whacked Out Murals, right, I'm like, I
still ain't heard that shit.
I don't think you need to, because I think people will debate you into thinking
somebody said he was subbing me.
No, I don't think he was subbing you at all. I just think, but here's how I do think he was subbing you though, because after I heard the battle, I was like, oh, I see what's going on. Y'all got y'all little jacking for beats things going on right now for sure. Y'all definitely got a little, I do a beat, he do a beat, and y'all both do it. You know what I'm saying? You did it with his one and all. He did it with your Whacked Out Murals and shit. Like, and y'all did the battle like that. So there's definitely shit that's going on with that.
Look, I think I don't even count what I did as what he did, because he used the same beat. I just used the same artist.
Which one?
He used the Nas.
Okay.
When he went when he did Patiently Waiting, and then he did a Nas beat, I was like, okay, I want to do a Nas beat, but then I did Made You Look.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna take the same beat you did.
Right. But you guys kept it in the same artist. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that. I like what y'all was doing with that. But going back to, at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, he might have. It wasn't a sub with the lines, but it was a sub with picking the beat though, because you did that already. And we ain't gonna pretend, like I won't pretend and act like this nigga is not watching what you do. He might not watch actively and be an actor, but he's still he's still peeping game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on everybody's radar.
Yeah.
There's radars. You know what I'm saying? He boop, 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 boop.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? He's seen your shit. You know what I mean? So he said, all right, I'm going to do a daughter thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you added him in your other shit. So he sees it. You know what I mean? With the one and all shit. So he's like, all right, this motherfucker want to keep taking my beats and think he rap better than me on my beats. Bet. And I like that. It's subliminal competition, in my opinion. But it's like he's not trying to acknowledge things because, once again, he's big bro, little bro and things. He's trying to do the whole Jay-Z, who's Jim Jones shit. You know what I mean? All that shit. You know what I mean? And
but the only problem with that is Jay-Z can rap. That's the only problem.
The only thing that works is that the rap's
the only issue with that.
You know, and I like Knox rapping on shit, but, you know, I've learned that artists don't know how to battle a rap. He
was offbeat on his... Listen,
he rap off beat a lot.
I don't know, bro.
He do rap off beat a lot, and it's weird. And I'll say from the industry,
he ain't got no rhythm, bro.
For the industry beats that I've heard, I'd be like, damn, you kind of can't. You running from this motherfucker. You running.
Have you ever seen him dance before?
Oh nah, but I can only imagine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like he loves rap. I respect he loves rap, but I know he's still at heart. He's still at heart. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I just love that he has some respect for the culture. That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? And he does his thing. He talks his shit about what he got to talk about. That's cool. You know what I mean? But nah, I don't see how people took that as you lost. I don't see it, but I can see it because it's a popularity contest, and you're gonna go where the wind blows. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want extra, because this is a sub game. You know what I'm saying? So if you want the extra subs, the extra clicks, and all that. You're going to ride with what's more popular and what's going to bring in those numbers. And that's the name of the game. But that's also, to me, just selling your ass a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not being true to yourself.
Yeah, that's not being realistic.
You're not being realistic to yourself. Because now you got to do that the rest of the time.
Hey, bro, I've said it so many times, bro. I done had a favorite battle rapper of mine go into a battle. And while I'm watching the battle, I'm like, damn, my nigga getting cooked. Like, I'm not sitting here like, oh, this is my favorite. He won. He won anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, it's no, I didn't see none of that. Nah, he won it. I'm not doing none of that bull ass shit.
But that's how it works when you got super fans. When you're a super fan, you get real bias and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get real bias.
I hate them kind of people, nigga.
It's tough. Like, and then for me, I'll tell you right now, like,
if you consider motherfuckers who identify for as fan base groups, I just can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I can't call myself a stan. I can't.
No. I'll say this right now. I'm a hip hop fan first, and then these other niggas second. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been my thing. Like, I am a fan of hip hop and the art first, and then everybody else comes second. Like, yeah, I got my favorites and I got my top fives and shit like that, but in the overall totality of it, I just love fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So if shit like that comes to it, like, perfect example, MGK versus Eminem. MGK got my nigga's ass in that first track. I couldn't deny it.
Niggas do not like to admit that.
No,
I be telling niggas Rap Devil was
got in his ass. But was it better than Not Alike? No. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the order it goes. But he got in his ass. It was a great rebuttal. It was a fucking terrific rebuttal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't act like, yeah, because for me, listen, I'm big on, if I hear something that shit sounds good or scared, I'm like, yo, rap back. I'm big rap back.
Oh, let me ask you, how you feel about Black Slim Shady?
See, I got to go back and listen to it, but I remember when I heard it, I wasn't impressed. I know that much. When I heard it, I was not impressed like that. From when I first heard it, I said, this ain't really it. It felt more like Game's trying to rap, which is cool. But, you know, when you know the history of Game and how Game views Eminem, I was like, you're doing a whole, I'm rolling out an album, so I would need to diss and battle somebody. And I was like, I didn't like how that felt. I would have liked it better if he would have approached it like how we approached with Rick Ross. But he was trying to roll out something.
See, I don't even,
you know what I mean?
I don't even see it like that because although the timing for rollout was like perfect, but you got to admit that was also still around the time where niggas was having that Eminem conversation. When niggas was talking about is Eminem the best of all time? Is Eminem the greatest? Yeah, that's when that was around that time. So him being the MC hearing that shit, like, I mean, I hear y'all niggas saying that, but nigga, I'm better than that.
But here's my thing. Game's been on record saying that he's better than him, though. That's my thing. Like, Game's been on record being like, He's better than everybody.
Yeah,
Nobody fucks with the white boy. All that shit like that. So if you say that, you can't flip the script unless you're just trying to compete.
You can't. But you gotta also take into consideration. He said that on his first album, nigga. What? That was 8-9 albums ago. Game. He said that on the documentary on the first album. You can nigga as an MC nigga, if you growing, if you writing, you can definitely change your motherfucking mind about some 1, shit you thought back in the day.
1000%. I do agree with that.
So I can't even take that away from that nigga because of that. Though,
I feel like Game didn't get that much better from when we heard him in 05 though. He's just nice.
Cap.
I don't know, dog. I think Game from 05 to 2010, let's say that, was better than what we hear now. And I like the shit Game puts out now. But has he really significantly gotten that much better in his writing and in his pen in bars from 05 to 2010 versus now? I don't know. I think it's the same. I don't think he's gotten that much better. I don't think so.
Game was in pockets and flipping styles and shit on Home Invasion on Drillmatic that he ain't never done before in his entire career.
He was on like the Chirac type of piece of shit. But you heard that on Chirac versus
Nah, he wasn't. But no, he had 2 drill beats on that whole album, bro.
No, but I'm talking about when he dissed Lil Durk and them. You heard him already in that pocket on that type of beat already. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's been the same.
I'm talking about specific songs though. Home Invasion ain't one of them though.
Okay.
Home Invasion ain't like that. Home Invasion ain't one of them.
See, and he ain't never rapped like he rapped on Drillmatic like that though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the most recent album that came out from Game. I like 1992. 1992 was tough. I was a fan of 1992.
I think whatever year Drillmatic came out, that was the best rap album of that year.
I don't know, dog.
I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that, bro.
Game. I fuck with Game, but I think Game has been the same. I don't think Game has gotten that much better from when we heard him in 05 to now.
See, but how familiar are you with his discography? Because again, you talking to a nigga that know his shit by heart. I'm talking about the old shit to the new shit.
So I ain't listened to probably the last 2, because I listen to Game projects. Don't get me wrong, I listen to Game, like even the last joint with DJ Drama, I listen to that. I like it because it sounds good. But if I'm listening, I'm like, Game still raps and sounds the same. Like there's not much elevation as far as the lyricism goes, and all. It's the same. And that's not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just like, he ain't get that much better to your point to be like, oh yeah, now I'm jumping out the window to be like, I'm better than Eminem. That's kind of where I'm getting at with that. Like,
I disagree. I disagree because look,
I don't think so. Because at that point, Eminem got way better than that. At that point, if that's the case, if you thought Eminem,
because look, so check this out. So check this out. If you go look at which album, I want to say it might have been Music to Be Murdered By.
Yep.
It dropped. One of them Eminem albums dropped the same year Game dropped Born to Rap. Nigga, the same publications that was giving this nigga Eminem's mediocre album reviews was giving the Game shit critical acclaim. So at that point, why the fuck wouldn't he feel like he better than the nigga? He's still dropping better music and better albums then.
You know why? Because at the end of the day, like, I'll put your point right there, because it's music. Eminem ain't making music at this point. He's just rapping over shit. You know what I'm saying? Eminem ain't making music.
He making music. He making whole. He making whole concept albums, bro. Stop.
But he making rap albums. He ain't making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between making music and making rap albums, in my opinion. Like, Eminem has always been the type where he's like, I'm gonna get some shit and I'm gonna rap over it, and the music sounds good. It sounds good, but if not, I'm here to just rap. Where Game, there's elements where you're putting some soul into it. You're putting some pizzazz into it. Like, your storytelling. You're making it relatable. Eminem hasn't made something relatable in I don't know fucking how long.
So then how is Game not better?
That doesn't mean that it's rapping. We talking about rapping, dog. Like, we're not talking about if I can make a better album.
So are you
better music. I'm talking about the technical skills of rapping. M is rapping circles.
Cool. Well, all right. But the technical.
Wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I think I'll lock my cat in the bathroom. 2 seconds.
All right.
Yep, and I did. Of course I did. Motherfucking took out mad toilet paper and shit.
All right, my bad.
No,
I
you
just
good. You
found out
good.
my kids ate my cereal and they wasn't supposed to.
See, everybody wilding today. The cats and kids is wilding today.
Man, they got their own goddamn cereal. I don't know why they fucking with mine for, bro. I have no idea. But no, bro, look. What the fuck was we talking about?
Game and the albums.
Yeah, why wouldn't he feel like he's better if he's still like?
Oh,
Let
I
me
love the
okay,
confidence.
that's what I'm about to say. Let me
The
ask you.
confidence.
No, let me ask you. Let me ask you this though. What was the last from a scale from 1 to 10? Where do you rank the last Eminem album that you
The
heard?
Slim Shady. I ranked that an 8 out of
Is that
10.
the last one you heard?
I ranked that an 8 out of
You
10.
gave that an 8 out of
I
10.
did, yeah, 8 out of 10.
Wow,
8 out of 10.
wow,
Yep. Yep.
wow.
I got that. You know,
Okay,
that album is in my top 5 of all of Eminem's albums. So listen, concept wise, rhyming
really?
wise, yeah. Yes. My
It
top
was
5 M
derivative. It was
albums.
derivative to me.
You think so?
It was dope, but it was derivative.
Why you say
It
that?
was derivative, bro. It was it relied on nostalgia.
So
The
I ain't
whole
gonna lie,
the
yes
whole
and no, because I didn't like the rollout of the single, and that single was nostalgia driven. I do feel that. I do feel that 100%. But I like I like the concept of battling between, because Eminem as an artist, right, has always struggled with this, like, do I move forward, right, and become a new Eminem, or do I stay in this Slim Shady wild moniker and stuff? So I like that concept, because it's like, do I rap this way in 2025 and have it sound how it sounds, or do I change up? Because the first half was Slim Shady, right? Then the second half was an Eminem album. You know what I'm saying? It was an Eminem album that you would hear where it's like, somebody saved me, a little bit more concept, a little bit more like, here's what's going on in my life-ish type of thing. Like, I hated being an addict. I'm ready to be a good dad. So I felt that you had two different versions of M in that album. That's why I rank it so high. And that's why I also got it as an 8.
But see, my issue is, but ain't he been rapping about that for the last 3 albums?
No.
At least starting at
Last 3. If
Kamikaze.
you're saying 3, Kamikaze was strictly about the critics. You know what I'm saying? And about, like, the bad album that he came out with in Revival. Revival was more or less of like, let's make a, well, that's a Rick Rubin project. You know what I'm saying? So when Rick Rubin was fucking with Eminem on Marshall Mathers LP and Revival, those are probably his worst runs ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, his discography, like, I wish those never came out, because Rick Rubin's hands were on them. He fucked it up. So I don't know what those really were. I listened to them, obviously, but Revival's the worst album of all time out of his catalog. Marshall Mathers LP2 was more nostalgia driven and derivative than the conceptual part of Death of Slim Shady, in my opinion. So I think they was all still different.
Trash. So let me ask you this. So keep in mind that these conversations that people have about Eminem, and even the criticisms he have of himself, you know, as seen on Kamikaze, we never had these conversations about Game or his discography.
I think we have.
Never.
I think we have. Definitely been those type of conversations. Definitely.
It has not about Game's discography. Never.
Yes.
Nobody has ever called in the no. When
people criticize LAX. Any album that was after Documentary, people was getting that. Documentary 2 was probably a solid album. You know what I'm saying? In between, but there was some duds in between that where people was like, nah, this ain't it.
No,
definitely.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
I can tell you right
bro.
now.
No, these.
Go ahead,
bro. These have never been conversations. LAX was his weakest out of his first 3, but nobody has ever said LAX was a bad album. There's never ever been. Nobody has ever said LAX was a fucking bad album. Nobody is. First of all, and Devil's Advocate is known as Game's best album, not Documentary. Niggas do not discount his shit after Documentary. His albums got better after Documentary without Dre in it.
Hell no.
Yes, nigga.
Niggas was coming at Jesus Piece. Niggas was coming at
no, they wasn't. Jesus Piece was critically acclaimed, nigga. What are you?
The Red album people was coming at. He had some solid singles.
I don't know what circle of friends you had, but niggas was never having these conversations in blogs.
We was on the East Coast, man.
Niggas wasn't having them conversations, bro. Niggas don't have them conversations about Game. Game and Kanye have the 2 most solid discographies in hip hop. Period.
Oh, you're bugging.
The two,
You're
the
bugging.
top two.
You're bugging.
No,
With
the
Ye?
top two discographies.
Ye?
Yes, nigga.
Niggas haven't been
Yes,
fucking with
Ye
Ye the
and
last
Game.
like 3 albums of Ye's, dog. What do you mean?
No,
There's been
that's
like 3 or 4
cap.
albums
That's
that people be like,
cap.
nah, we ain't fucking with this. I don't even hear Ye
That's
shit
cap,
being played
niggas.
too much.
That's cap because he's independent. He's independent now.
So,
But that nigga,
Game was independent too and lost his masters, didn't he?
And Game don't get played either. Game don't get played either because he's independent. Nigga, you gotta have that.
I don't know what circles you be in to act like these motherfuckers ain't got no bad discography, but you wildin'. They both got some some shit in their discography that is bad. They got at least, and they got a lot of projects. They got at least 3. They got at least 3. Both of them. They have at least 3.
No, hell no. Name me 3 bad Kanye projects.
Let me pull up the discography real quick. Take off my gloves for this one, so I can get to the phone.
And then after you pull them up, I want you to go see what people say about the motherfucking albums, so you can feel like that lone kid in the room that don't like the goddamn shit.
So I know for a fact people was up and down on 808s and Heartbreak. Like people loved it and people hated it. You know what I'm saying? That was when people was like, I don't know about this auto-tune shit, yay. You know what I'm saying? Donda 2.
I mean,
Donda 2.
Donda 2 don't even count. We don't count. They don't count.
Why not now? Now since we here, why not? Don't switch it up now, nigga.
Because most people didn't. Because most people didn't hear it. He only dropped it on that damn. He only dropped it on that little thing.
That's what we.
He only dropped it on that little thing. You gotta buy. No, he did, and that's why if you go to no, that's why, bro. That's a fact, bro. I didn't hear Donda 2 until 3 years after it came out because that's when he dropped it on DSPs. Niggas didn't hear that shit.
And then what about Vultures 2? You know what I'm saying? Vultures 2, fucking Ye, bro. There's been some shit.
Ye was incredible. Ye was flawless. Ye was flawless.
I don't know. A lot of people wasn't banging with the Ye, dog.
But you gotta understand, bro. Niggas are comparing Kanye to Kanye.
He's in his own lane?
Yeah, of course. Every time you compare Kanye, a Kanye album come out, you compare it to the rest of his discography. Niggas don't even compare it to nobody the fuck else.
This is very true.
At that point,
that's very true.
Oh God. So it's like so a bad Kanye album isn't a bad album. It's a bad Kanye album.
Bad Kanye album. Because you
literally don't compare a bad album.
You literally don't compare him to anybody else. I just never thought about it like that. You're right.
Facts.
I'll give you that. But I ain't gonna lie though. I will say, and I like this album when it come to Game. I like 1992, but I think that was kind of poorly received. That wasn't as received as highly as everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have to be a Game fan.
I fuck with 1992.
Oh, I love 1992.
1992 was fire.
It was fire.
But 1992. No, because with 1992, it suffers from the same shit as the rest of Game's discography. Fire fucking albums, but a lot of the motherfuckers, it's just niggas don't talk about it. That don't mean the albums don't. That don't mean the actual existence of the albums are in question.
Okay, I get what you're saying there. I'm here with you. I'm here with you there because I will say that they're not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm saying that they're weaker than what his first 3 were. Like they trickled down is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They trickled down.
But I don't know because niggas, because I don't know because niggas rank Jesus Piece up there with Documentary and Doctor's Advocate.
Interesting.
Niggas rank Documentary 2.5, the second disc of Documentary 2.
I love Documentary 2. I love Documentary 2.
Niggas rank that up there, but it's just niggas don't talk about it. Bro, I'm telling you, Game does not have a bad album in his entire disc, and he damn sure don't have an album so bad that he had to drop another album complaining about niggas complaining about the bad album. Only Eminem got that.
Eminem did. But, that's Rick Rubin's fault, though. I'm going to blame Rick Rubin for that. That ain't Eminem's fault.
That's Eminem because he went in there and rapped over that shit.
He wanted it. Yeah, you're right. Because listen, MMLP2 and Revival, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, get this Rick Rubin
I didn't like Recovery
out of here. I loved Recovery, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Is it because he was screaming over the mic? Is it because he's yelling over the mic?
I'm not afraid.
Yo, leave that song alone, bro. Listen, leave that song alone, bro. We know Eminem comes out with whack ass singles, my nigga, and I actually like that song. I did like that. It's
No,
just
see that's see,
I
I
liked
can't
it.
even go
I
off of
liked
that
it.
because I loved Eminem singles up until that single.
What? What?
Yes,
I hated
Eminem
every Eminem
always he
single.
always had the same.
I hated
Eminem
them
had the
goofy singles,
same
man.
formula for like, bro. He had the same formula for like 4 motherfucking albums, bro. A
Goofy ass single, and they don't
single,
work though.
a
They don't
goofy
work.
Dina Ray on track 7. Always the same. The
I didn't.
nigga had
I
that
don't
shit,
like the
bro.
goofy singles, dog. Like Eminem singles never did it for me, bro. Like in order for me to
You
be
didn't
like
like
how
My
I
Name Is?
became, bro. I hated Eminem until I listened to an album. It wasn't the singles for me, bro. Singles for Eminem did not do it for me. I had to get into the Slim Shady LP to be like, oh, this nigga Eminem's the truth.
So okay, wait, all right, wait, my bad. I'm sorry. The kids
Nah, you good? You
is
good?
not even. Yeah, they not even supposed to be here. Um, what did you say the first time you heard Shady was? I didn't hear that part.
So for me, I was a fan of Shady when I started listening to the album. It wasn't Hi My Name Is, and then even after that, every single he came out with, I was like, I could do without the singles. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't like the rollouts. Because then for me, being an Eminem defender, an Eminem Avenger, I would be like, yo, Eminem's dope, but then they would always compare the goofy ass singles, and I couldn't fight against it because that's what only people heard. You know what I'm saying? So when you roll out,
I couldn't fight
I
against.
couldn't fight
And I
against it,
fucked
bro.
with him though. Like, bro, like I just looked at it like that nigga was on drugs, like strong
Yeah,
drugs. That's
yeah.
strong drug music. That's
But
and I wasn't mad at that. But see, I didn't get into Eminem until I got into D12's album, the
oh,
Devil's
really? So
Night
that's even
album. That's
later.
what made me fuck.
Yeah, that's even later.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was because
okay.
bro, I wasn't on no horrorcore type shit like that. And then I heard some niggas was on it, and I was like, hold on, let me see how niggas do.
Right.
And then I started fucking with it. Mr. Porter's production and shit.
Yeah.
It was weird because it was like they had a soulfulness in there with it, with all
Hell
of the
yeah. Facts they
zaniness.
did. Facts they did. Facts.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
So
I'll
that's
be
what
damned. I'll be
the
damned.
oh bruh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
god.
Big facts.
So that was like my gateway into fucking with Eminem shit. And then I went
Mm.
back retroactively and listened to his shit before that. And I was like, okay, all right,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
fuck with him.
see, I always say it was always the deep album cuts for me that made me be a super fan of M. It was never them singles, because them singles I wasn't jacking. The only single I think I liked through the early phases of Eminem was Doom 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 Marshall. Back to business or business. Marshall, bitches and
Yeah,
gentlemen. It's showtime. That one. I like that one a
yeah.
lot. That was probably his best one because
That
it
was the first
wasn't
Eminem
goofy.
album I bought, and I bought a bootleg
That's
at
the
the flea
Eminem show
market.
too. Yeah, that's the Eminem show, and I don't think that was even
Yep.
goofy. It was just him rhyming. It was a dope beat, dope single. It just
Yeah.
it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. It wasn't like, "Hi, my name is," or
I mean,
"Without me."
I mean, but
It
Without
looks
Me
like
was
a job
goofy.
for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never liked none of those.
Without Me was goofy.
Everything was
It was
goofy.
goofy.
Everything, even
But
when you walk through the door, it was clear to me. Like you know,
that,
we made you shit. You know what I mean?
I forgot about We Made You. I
I did
forgot
it.
about We Made. The last of his goofy shit that popped in my head was Just Lose It. I forgot about fucking We
Yeah,
Made.
listen, man. I wasn't fucking with none of the goofy Eminem things, man. Like, I always
So
looked at
you
those
telling me
being
you want to
like,
ride around jamming ass like that?
I actually like that song low key. Low key, I like that song.
Damn,
It was just sometimes it was just
damn.
like, what do you mean? Please freeze. I'm on my knees. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the beginning of Eminem's accent shit, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm
I
liking
was
this shit. I was like, I don't know.
I was cool on that.
But I like the concept
I
in the
was
video. It was the video that made me like it. That's really what it was. Because music videos do make songs better. But if it was no music video, I didn't like the song. You get what I'm saying? Like, the music video
yeah.
just made it more quirky for me. You know what I mean? So, but Eminem, Eminem really could have had 4 classic albums, dog. Like, let me ask you this. If Encore would have never got leaked, if you would have had the tracks that should have been on it, do you think Encore could have been a classic? And I still think Encore is pretty damn good. I think it's better than Relapse.
I mean,
And we're not talking about rapping,
I don't know.
because I think
I don't know
Eminem
if it's
raps
better. I
better.
don't know if
I
it's
think
better than
Eminem rap
Relapse.
better on Relapse, but I think sound wise and like that old Eminem sound, give or take a few songs on it, I've been battling with this for a couple of weeks now, but I think I'm still leaning with Encore. But then when I listen to Relapse, I'm like, this shit was kind of tough though. But it's the concept part of that album that I don't fuck with, the horrorcore.
I think I might have to go with Encore.
Yeah, I'm sticking to Encore sometimes myself. I flip back and forth, but I think it's Encore for me because that was raw Eminem. That was that peak Eminem before the drugs. Even though the drugs kind of ruined, I just think the singles was whack. This nigga don't even hear me right now.
My bad.
No, you good.
My bad.
You good.
My
Kids.
bad.
Kids.
Damn. Boy. That shit crazy. But yeah. But yeah, man, for me I gotta put Encore over what is it, Revival? No, Relapse. But I fuck with Relapse heavy though. Like I know niggas that don't like that album at all. Cause I remember I would play that shit, and as soon as you get to Insane, niggas is looking at you like you done lost your brain.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
I wanna go get banged in the shed. I was not fucking with that song, bro. It was not. Yo, that's what made me be like, I don't know if I fuck with this shit, dog. Cause I'm like, what is this? What is this concept we doing right now?
I think he was trying too hard. He was trying too hard to go back to the shocking shady.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't the time for that shady. You know what I mean? But
I'm like, bro, nah, you got to do drugs to go back. You ain't never gonna be that again.
Sober doing that. You know what I'm saying? That don't even sound right. But I will say, I like My Darling though. My Darling was fire on that shit.
My Darling is fire.
Fire, dog. Was straight up fire. And it's funny because I feel like ever since My Darling, and have you heard the new Ren and Chris Webby joint yet?
I have not, because I have issues with Chris Webby, and I don't want that to trickle on over.
Okay.
I don't want it, cause that was some sucker shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you that Mind of Webby, whatever the fuck this shit is called. I don't know what it's called.
The Raw Thoughts?
One John. Yeah, that shit.
Okay.
Nigga took that nigga took the most pussy route. Nigga, you mean to tell me you on a goddamn song calling Michelle Obama a man and all of this shit?
It's the Michelle line, huh? It's the Michelle lines, huh?
Oh no, it wasn't even just that. It was the fact that when he got to Trump, all he said was, "And if you do something, then we're gonna be mad at you too." Like, what you mean if? The fuck you mean if? You got all this smoke for everybody else, but all you got is an if for Trump? The fuck is you talking about?
So here's my thing with that. Because a lot of people was talking to me about those specific points, and I'm glad we got there to those points, because for me, you know, those people work in small waves and small dosages. Like, it's too much for them to take on, so they can't go all the way and be like, yeah, Trump too. They got to still hold on to some hope. You know what I'm saying? They got to hold on to what little hope they have left. I don't fuck with it.
That's pussy.
I don't fuck with it.
But
pussy. I get it, though. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, we've been mad stupid the whole time. But I'm like, if you going to blame everybody else and you leaving that nigga out of it, I know why. I air quotes, I get it. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, what more proof do you really need, my niggas and niggettes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what more proof do you really need, dog? Like, I understand you want to stand 10 toes down on shit, but at the same time, it's like, yo, just let the red hat go, bro. Let the orange guy go too. Cool. It's cool, dog. You calling out everybody else under the sun, but you want to leave your mans out of it. But here's my thing with that, though, is that he was calling them in the other stuff, too. It's that they're trying to be real. They're trying to safeguard the PDF stuff and the e-file stuff. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be real, but it's like, bro, like, we all been looking at that shit, bro. Like, what are we talking about? You know
I know, and I know them niggas been looking at it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got all this information.
It's like, don't pussyfoot like that now. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But I get why people had a gripe. But overall,
you mean to tell me you know what the fuck is between this? You know what the fuck is between Michelle Obama legs, but you can't see what Trump doing? Is that what the fuck you mean to tell me? That shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though. That's real shit. That's real shit.
That don't make no goddamn sense.
I ain't even mad at you for that. But yeah, they be pussyfoot. And then, it's funny that we're on the Raw Thoughts right now. Now, I liked Raw Thoughts, and I ain't gonna lie, I liked and hated your man Tom McDookie's Anti too. I liked and hated it. Here's my thing, because I called it.
I see what you did there.
I
see what you did there.
I ain't do nothing. Yeah, I ain't do nothing.
Your mans. Your mans.
You know how niggas do, man. I seen your mans. They caught your boy over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn that nigga.
But yeah, I'm starting to like really get off of that train a little bit, mainly because it's just like, yo, like my man's a panda. You know what I'm saying? He's a pandering panda, and it's wild how homie makes this song after Chris Webby does do it, but like you spent the whole year talking about Daddy's Home, the left is wild, left is this, all this shit, and now you back to like
now we all in it together.
Now we all And then the part that fucks me up the most is when they be like, Tom's been saying this forever. No, who cares?
No, the fuck he ain't.
No, but here's the thing. Even if he was, right? My thing is, so what happened this whole year and some change? So you mean to tell me he's been on the same thing, but now that he took a check or whatever the case may be, that we're going to pretend that this whole year hasn't happened with Daddy's Home, Sleepy Joe, Pray for the Left, like all the other
this
shit.
Nigga had Roseanne and cornrows.
All these guys, like, what are we doing? We're talking about he's a right winger guy. He's literally a right winger, Where the Wind Blows rapper. But now because he came out with this one song and said, it's all real. It's all of us together. Like, no, I'm not letting that one song change the whole narrative that he spun.
Right?
The whole entire fucking
I know
year.
where you stand.
Yeah.
I know where you stand, Thomas.
And then, kind of to your point, because the way you felt about that with Webby, I was like, well, how come homie's not calling out his boy then? How come homie's not calling out any names with that? Because at least Webby said names. You know what I'm saying? This dude just said, we're all together now. I know I've been making music for a minute and shit, but we all together. But it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Like, right. Oh God. Like
it's wild. Shit, man. It's wild to watch people.
It's mental gymnastics. These niggas is playing the strongest, most. I don't know. They limber. These some limber gymnasts, nigga. These motherfuckers it's wild, bro.
That's the most dusty.
I'm like, this shit don't make no sense. And then they hate you when you say some shit about it.
Oh, when you call it out.
They hate you when you say. Yeah,
you're now a hater. You never listen to Tom. Yo, one of these Tom McDonald dudes tried to tell me I don't know hip hop because I just don't fuck with what Tom's saying. I was like, damn. I was like, Tom's the hip hop god now? I was like, ain't that some shit? I thought he was the hog hop god. Bro, I don't know hip hop.
Bro, that nigga Tom. Bro, Tom got people can saying that he's the first political rapper.
Shit. Yeah, I've seen that, and I was just like, oh, y'all really don't listen to rap. I said, yeah, I can't have these conversations
at all.
We listen to rap differently. Cause what? Say what? Excuse me? What?
Right. What like, what the fuck y'all think? But think about it. Bro, think about that. Bro, they really think that hip hop ain't nothing at all but money, bitches, cars, and niggas shooting each other.
Ninjas, like my man Damo said, ninjas killing ninjas music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. That's all they think it is.
But
they don't think we've ever had it.
Though, is that content creators will almost support that narrative though. Based off of,
but that's why you can't trust all the.
Oh, I done learned this. I done learned my lessons over the last few months. I done learned my lessons.
Oh, bro, nigga, motherfuckers will stop being your friend, nigga. Motherfuckers will stop being your motherfucker.
I had a few people to unfollow
over people they don't know.
Over me just being like, it'll be fucking with this song, my niggas.
Hey, bro, it'll be motherfuckers that'll be in your inbox telling you happy birthday one day, cutting you off because you don't listen to the same song they listen to. Like, I'm like, y'all weird.
Fucking with the song, like just because you don't fuck with the song, my nigga, like that shit's crazy. Yeah. Listen, I done learned that this is a moist world. This is a very moist world out here, man. People that hop on this online shit be mad moist, dog. When it comes to just whatever, like, damn, you mad because I said fuck the song? I didn't even say fuck the artist. I said fuck the song.
Bro, you know what's crazy is, listen, hey, the same exact shit happened to me with these group of people. Like, I was like, I didn't even say nothing bad about the nigga personally. I just said the song's trash. I don't know nothing about the nigga. But but he saved my life. His music changed my world.
And I'm like, that's
great.
Like,
this is what y'all think.
I'm like, that's great. You know, whatever gets you to change your shit, that's cool, dog. But like, don't be mad at me because I'm not jacking it the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why I'm here to do it. But
like,
you know,
shit, the narrative
don't
make me shit.
The click the click for views narrative is also hilarious, which is this is going to be a click for views segment right here as well too. So Uncle Grifto and King Dada right here about to do a clickbait session with this conversation here, because the only way we get views is if we shit on this guy, I guess. But but because he's the algorithm apparently. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I'm sitting here like, bro, I only do it because it's fun. I do it because, like, and I don't understand. Like, I hate that shit where people be like, why don't you just react to shit you like? That's what y'all want? Predictability? Y'all want to just watch motherfuckers love every motherfucking thing? Like, that's not a reaction channel.
It's not fun.
Like, when I got into reaction, real shit, when I got into reaction channels, it was from listening to No Life Shack and Michelle Show shit on D12 songs. Literally. Not getting on their gas in the motherfuckers, not getting on their, like, and I'm D12 my favorite rap group. The songs I love, they were shitting on, but it was still entertaining to watch these niggas shit on these motherfuckers. And I'm like, that's what I got into. I don't need to see everybody loving every fucking thing. Like, what the fuck is that about?
People want to be sharing
that's not
the
reaction.
The same ideas. They want everything to be comfortable and honky dory and shit like that. They want everything to make them feel good. And it's like, I say it now all the time. I'm like, yo, don't come over here if you think you about to feel good. You gonna vibe and have a good time. But don't come over here if you think you're gonna feel good. I'm gonna make you feel warm inside. Like, that's not gonna happen. You play a Tom song, you play certain songs. I'm not here to do that for you. I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna give my whole opinion, dog. I'm not about to be hog tying this dude and shit and guffing. It's gonna be straight raw thoughts. No Chris Webby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
big facts.
And then people
the second best Webby.
And the funny thing is that, like, for me, in my experience, is that half the time, my nigga, I be liking the song. So I be like, what did y'all listen to? Y'all just heard me critique something and got mad. Like, it's like, that's the shit that be getting me mind blown. Like, I got 2 Tom reactions that's out right now, right? And I literally actually like the song. But, my titles, they're misleading. But it's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm the Tom McDonald hater, so I'm just going to play into the narrative. But when people really write full-out novels and shit, and I be like, yo, but I like the song, my nigga. Like, why are you typing all this? I like the song. Listen, I like the song, bro. But now you're gonna make me.
I don't be liking the song. I'll be liking it, nigga. I don't be liking the motherfucking songs, nigga. I'll be like, yo, whenever bro, it be feeling like Christmas when I see Tom drop the video, because I'm like, yo, I got something. I'm like, 1, I got something I can shit on. 2, I got something that's gonna have these niggas in my comment section
for days
angry.
And they don't even peep that. It's like, yo, I don't lose no sleep over this shit. Like, I actually enjoy it. Like, I'd be like, yo, this shit be funny as fuck. Like, y'all really this mad over.
Bro, listen,
a nigga like me sitting on the couch just talking about the music. Have at it.
Bro, when I first did the interview with Vibe, I was telling that nigga about how, like, when it comes to the comments, like, it's only so many ways you can react to a positive comment. Thank you, that's what's up, appreciate it. But you get to really flex your creativity when somebody talking shit. When somebody talking shit, you can really flex
you can get fun with it, dog. And then they got the voice text now too. I be sending voice memos sometimes now. I be having fun with it. A lot of people try to avoid trolling in the comments and all that shit like that, because once again, people are moist. Me, I be like, listen, I came from a different era. This keyboard shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, motherfucker, this is fun to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look at it like, oh, you trying to attract. No, it's like, I just like engagement. You know what I'm saying? And I don't farm it. You know what I'm saying? I just be saying what I say, and then motherfuckers get mad. I'm here for it. I don't avoid none of that shit. Free smoke, free smoke.
Real shit. real shit. I'm like, I don't be giving a shit. Like, they be pulling up in my comments. I bet you just feel miserable. I'm like, no.
Pretty fucking happy, dog.
Actually, I don't. I'm chilling. I feel great. Actually. Thank you for Karen. Karen. like,
that's a double.
That's just so good. Boy, bang.
It's a double, man. Yo, speaking of doubles, man, let's talk about Mr. I left condoms on your mama's baby seat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Jigga Man, Jay-Z.
That nigga is the slickest disser. That nigga might be the slickest disser in diss track history, nigga.
But here's the thing. Battle rap ain't good for hip hop anymore. What we talking about, Jay? How you feel about that?
Listen, I don't take it that way. How people are saying. I'm taking it how I'm taking it like he's saying the outcome and how people on the internet take shit and run with it. Because I was watching Rob Markman. He was talking about it. He was like, hip hop got hijacked. The people who have a voice on it, the people who's talking about it, they've hijacked the shit. There's people that shouldn't be talking about hip hop at all with every fucking platform in the world to talk about hip hop. And that kind of fuck it up. Because it reminded me of when Big Daddy Kane, he was asked about the Drake Kendrick shit. And he said, I fuck with both of them. I think the problem was the fans. The niggas running out, getting on the internet,
the
doing
internet
everything.
Definitely fucked that battle up. It definitely fucked that battle up.
Yeah.
Specifically.
But that's hip hop in general that's right now. Niggas is taking niggas like back in the day. Like, bro, you are still a Nas and Jay-Z fan, correct?
Yep. I fuck with him and MGK if too.
If that shit would have happened last year, niggas would have been like, oh nah, and they perceived that Nas was the winner. Yeah, you would have had to choose a side. Niggas would have had to get one of them niggas completely the fuck out of here.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing with that is that it's changed and like that just comes with the evolution of the game. But he going off, spazzing. It's like sit your ass down. Stop all this running around. Don't you see I'm talking?
Hold on, I'm my bad, man. I'm sorry.
Don't you see I'm busy? You keep interrupt me again. Interrupt me again. You keep doing all this knick-knacking. You know what I'm saying? Coming over here interrupting me.
I don't understand it. I don't understand. All of them were in my doorway. All of them. Saying 4 different things, nigga. I'm like, no. Hell no. Nah.
That's the person.
My bad, bro. I ain't even heard. Bro, I ain't even heard the last shit that you said, bro. I apologize.
Nah,
I'm trying to wave these niggas off like, go away. Like it's like nigga, like damn, nigga, y'all have been fed. Y'all have fucking free range in the goddamn kitchen. I don't know why the fuck you would even be up.
Kids always got to come and ask the questions, dog. That's just enjoy it now, though. You know why? Because once they get to 15, 12, 10, it's over. Enjoy it now.
Bro, I don't understand that because that was never me, bro. I was never up under my peoples, nigga. I knew that I could get away with more fuck shit if I was completely the hell up out of their face.
If I left them alone,
if I wasn't,
like, yo, I don't need them checking on me all the time and shit. Yeah, you know, products in the 90s kids are different.
Like,
we're different. 90s kids is different, man. We don't want to be bothered by our parents, man. When we bothered by our parents, that means there's something going on. That means something's wrong. That literally means something wrong. Nah, with Jay though, I feel like he was a little out of touch with it. Now I watched and listened to the whole thing, and I feel like he painted that picture, but I'm like, that's today's game though. This is today's era and generation where, you know, the same opinions and the same. But back to Jay being a little out of touch with that because I feel like once again, like the internet changes everything, you know what I'm saying? But you have to just roll with how it goes. I don't think it necessarily, because it only works for the loser, you know what I'm saying? Like, it only looks bad for the loser, you know what I mean? So when somebody's losing and getting pounded out like that, it's always gonna look worse. You know what I'm saying? But because here's my thing with Jay-Z, I think Ja Rule, Drake, there seems to be a little thing going on. There's a pattern. I'm recognizing a pattern here. The ones that say that this stuff is bad for hip hop, no matter how they say it, have been the ones that lost in respective battles. Drake lost to Kendrick.
But see, I don't know.
Jay losing to Nas in a rap battle space. He's lost to Nas, but he won the war in my opinion. But he lost that rap battle. Ja Rule, same thing. He's been on record with Melo saying that it's bad for rap because of all of these other reasons that exist, but you can't help. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? It's one of those like, do you not like to lose? Even though Jay said, I do not lose, but you lost, and this is your narrative.
He didn't. Not Jay-Z won, but
hell no.
No, 100%. No, Takeover 100% could. 100%. 100%. Nigga, one verse versus 4 minutes.
Nope.
Crazy.
Nope.
Crazy.
Nope.
Crazy.
Nope.
One verse full of facts. One verse full of facts versus a verse full of
came out
mama
with his
jokes.
super ugly shit and leaving condoms on the baby seat and shit and the gloves is off. You know what I'm saying? If he would have won that and he was confident himself, he wouldn't have dropped that super ugly shit. Just saying.
Nah, he dropped super ugly because Nas did H to the Izzo. Or was it J to the Izzo? What is it? I forgot what the fuck it was called.
He dropped the Ether shit first.
And then he dropped another one after he dropped another one after.
I thought he dropped H to the Izzo after. Cause that was when they went radio spins. Cause it went like this. Takeover, Nas responded with Ether. That's what I'm saying. He won. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like he won and that was the first shot. You know what I'm saying? Then with Ether came super ugly. And then I think H to the Izzo came right after, if I'm not mistaken.
You know what? I'm going to be real with you. When I think of the Jay-Z and Nas battle, I only count 2 songs. That's it.
Yeah, Takeover and
it's
the only songs you can count.
That's it. And Jay-Z won that.
But Jay-Z won that. I don't think he won it because he took the first shot, and it goes back to like what we talked about with your battle. If you take the first shot and you do some cute shit, and then the nigga just destroys you on a whole song, you lost. You lost.
But he didn't destroy him though. He didn't destroy him though. Nas didn't do what I did.
Name me a quotable.
Nas didn't.
The quotable still happened to this day versus the takeover song. We just know
that nigga divided. This nigga divided his discography.
His discography. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Facts. Factual shit. Nas was saying you got big lips.
Stuff.
Nas is throwing. You got big lips. You can't like nigga what? Nah, bro. Nas is what Jay-Z. Bro, that's the Dirty Dozen. That's the Dirty Dozen.
Looked like a camel. You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't. No, he did. But we don't give. But no real nigga gives a fuck what Jay-Z look like. We listening to the lyrics.
And the lyrics were crazy. The lyrics, he still was spitting on that shit, bro. Is it Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? Oh, I get it. You Biggie and he's Puffy. Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of your chapter. And that's the guy you chose to name your company after? Put it together. I rock hoes. Y'all rock fellas. And now y'all trying to take my spot, fellas? Come on, dog. Foxy got you hot because you put your face in a puss. What, you think you getting girls now because of your looks? Negro, please. Your no mustache having a whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. What?
Listen, Takeover, 1, the lyrics, 2, the production, 3, the fact that it was 1 verse. The fact that we are putting 1 verse against a 4-minute goddamn song.
We're not putting a 4
We are putting a 1. We are putting 16 bars, my nigga, against 4-minute song, nigga. It's not a competition, bro.
You gotta remember,
it's not even close.
You forgetting that niggas look at that song because he dissed like 4 niggas on that song too. He dissed Mobb Deep, Nas. I forget. There was one other person there. I forget. You know what I'm saying?
But don't nobody talk about nothing but the Nas section. That's it. Nobody talk about none of the shit else.
What was that verse? I know you're missing Nas the frame.
Because along with celebrity comes about 70 shots to your frame, nigga.
You a lame. Nigga, use the F model for Carcanine ass. Went from nasty Nas to Esco's trash. Had a spark when you started, but now you're just garbage. Fell from top 10 to not mentioned at all. To your bodyguard Molly versus better than yours. That ain't comparing to
what I just rapped. Matter of fact, you had the worst flow on the whole fucking song. That was facts.
Nah.
That was facts.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That was facts.
Hell no. I'm sticking Ether, bro. Them bars stuck deeper. You know what I'm saying? The nigga called him a time.
I could divide. That's one every let's say 2. 2 of the shits was due. One was mad. The other was Illmatic. That's a one hot album every 10-year average. And at that time, Jay had nothing but classics.
What?
It was not close.
That was at the time when DMX was washing Jay-Z up. What you talking about? Jay-Z didn't really have to throw it at that point. We talking about Jay-Z. We talking about Jay-Z's. We talking about Jay-Z's discography. Jay-Z's discography at that point was flawless, nigga. What do you mean? At that point,
yes,
was flawless.
Yes.
Flawless?
Reasonable Doubts, In My Lifetime, Volume 1, 2, 3. What do you mean?
You got that.
Nas was dropping duds, bro. Nas's comeback was because Jay shitted on him.
I mean, Illmatic was the comeback. Or Stillmatic. Sorry, Stillmatic.
Stillmatic.
Stillmatic was the
Yeah.
comeback. You right. You right.
Yeah.
You
That
right.
nigga gave that nigga life. How
You
did he
right.
win?
You right. You
How
right.
did Nas win, bro?
But he still won though, my nigga. Yeah, he
He
still won
didn't.
on wax. He
He
still
didn't.
won. He still won on wax. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
bro.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
bro. He didn't win on
I'm
wax,
sticking
bro.
with that.
He did not win on wax. He cooked that nigga on wax and then signed that nigga.
That was the ultimate L right there. I was mad about that. I was like, yo, why'd you do that, Nas? Now it's looking funny. I was like, fuck Nas. I was like, god damn. I was like, you really lost now, nigga. Like, you really lost now. Let me ask you a question too. Actually, no, we still on Jay. We are still on the Jay shit. So, do you agree or disagree with that? With this statement?
With Jay-Z's take?
Yeah, with Jay-Z's take on that.
I did. I mean, I agree as far as what I feel like he meant. I agree with him because niggas fucked it up.
See, I didn't take it that he took
it used to be perks to a battle, but no real downfall unless you just can't, you know what I'm saying, capitalize.
See,
Ja Rule's still out here eating.
I look at it like the same thing that Jay's using as why it's bad. I'm like, those same elements were there with the radio, with the magazines, you know what I'm saying, with mixtapes. There was still all these elements that kind of still played those same roles that the internet plays. The internet's just another added ingredient to the narrative spinning and how things get bigger. I think it makes it better because it gets bigger and more talked about, to be honest with you. Now, when you talk about super fans and stans and those toxic fan bases, that's when it gets annoying because every major artist has a toxic fan base. I mean, shit. Regular artists got toxic fan base, but when we talk about these superstars, you're gonna have that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Jay and Nas had the same thing. It's just that the only thing was that there was no internet for us to see that. But you see the internet.
But
now.
I also feel like it was a different mindset.
Now.
But I also think it was a different mindset amongst fan bases because niggas that was fans of Jay-Z then was still fans of Nas too, and vice versa.
The internet makes it feel like you can't be a fan of both. I will say that the internet makes you feel like you can't be a fan of both. I remember when I first started doing this channel and I was doing Kendrick and Drake, and somebody was like, well, if you want your channel to grow, if you want things to happen, it was like, you need to be able to choose a side. I said, you can't like both? I was like, what type of fucking game is this? You gotta like both. You know what I'm saying? You can still.
It's like Game of Thrones, nigga. Pick one or die, nigga.
I seen that. And I was like, oh man. I was like, this is the whack part of rap beef right here. But here's the thing. The rap beef goes into this. It goes back to my statement that I said earlier too. Are you a fan of hip hop first, or are you a fan of the artist? Now, with the Drake and Kendrick battle, it felt like more people were fans of the artist, both sides, versus being a fan of the art and the culture and hip hop as a whole. And that's what also blends into it. You know what I mean? Because once again, these guys are megastars, and most fan bases and consumers are, you know, so it's like you're gonna get that type of toxicity involved into these things because most people aren't hip hop fans. When it came to this, it became I'm a Drake fan, I'm a Kendrick fan. Then you had people that was in the middle that loved hip hop. It would just be like this is better.
But ain't that what Jay is saying? Because Jay is from the era where you could beef with niggas and that wasn't the issue. Now, since that's the issue, shouldn't you kind of be like, okay, I feel where he coming from with that? Because
I understand, but I just disagree a little bit. Once again, I think it's just an added ingredient, but it doesn't change what that always has been. The core of what he's getting at, that has always been that. I mean, before that, you had Cliques. The Cliques was doing that. It wasn't necessarily the world. It was the Cliques and the crews. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, if it was a show and shit like that, it would be the Cliques, the crews, and then the fans of whoever, and then they would be beefing. You know what I'm saying? So it was more, if you be honest, it was probably worse because it was real life. This is keyboard shit. You know what I'm saying? This is keyboard shit compared to real life. You know what I'm saying? E-money bag situations and shit. There was more street elements involved versus now you just get the internet and keyboard warrior. So I don't really think it's worse. I just think, once again, it's just an added ingredient to the pot. That's all it is. I think Jay, I took that as Jay being a little bit more out of touch because he hasn't been in music in years, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, when's the last time we remember Jay even doing something in a feature or a project or anything? It's been a long time.
God did. God did. That was like 2 years ago.
He had a feature on that?
He broke the internet.
But it's a feature, though. I'm talking like what Jay said in the interview. He's like, I haven't done something where you heard something really coming from me, is what I'm getting at. Like, we haven't heard any Jay shit for a while. So I feel like he's just out of touch in that aspect of things because you're disconnected. You know, once you become billionaire Jay, I call him the Billy Carters. You're low key disconnecting from what you used to associate with, which is fine. But I think to have that take, that's a take that you're having from a throne that nobody's at, versus the trenches or you know what I'm saying, down to earth and shit and all
Yeah.
that.
I mean, but you see how he kept saying, "But motherfucker, I'm Hove." Like he know he's speaking from a different
Yeah,
plateau.
exactly. Like, you know, he's whole, but that was
Yeah,
different though too. That was more like I think for people getting at him about that. So he's like, yeah, I'm whole. Like, of course, like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm fucking Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But because you're
yeah,
fucking Jay-Z doesn't mean that what you say is gold or standard. Because a lot of people don't agree with that sentiment. And I think a lot of people also took it that he was talking about battle rap. Like, I think Murder Mook had something to say and other people were trying to
yeah.
jump out
But
the
he,
window.
yeah,
But
I
you got to
think he
go
jumped
listen
out
to
the
the
window with
context. You
that.
got to listen to the context of what he's talking about. It wasn't battle rap in that regard because nobody's even paying attention to battle rap in that regard on a larger scale of things.
But
You know
see,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why I think I honestly, and I'm not like without saying it, I kind of feel like him jumping out the window on that. I kind of feel like that was a little clout chasey
Very.
because there ain't been no issue, there ain't been no carryover issues with battle rap like in how fucking long.
Well, battle
Like
rap's been having its own
that
thing.
shit
You know
that
what I'm
happens
saying?
more mainstream rap.
I think battle rap has its own thing right now too, and I think I think it might have been strategic too because it brings more eyes back to battle rap maybe a little bit because battle rap has been having this
Yeah.
turmoil and fall off or whatever. But you know, I think that goes back down to I'll save that for another well, we'll get into it. Fuck it. I think that part goes into the artists and the rappers, bro. Like they got to show up, right? You know what I'm saying? You can't just have these events
Yeah.
and not show up. You know what I'm saying? That's poor etiquette. If we wondering why
Ain't that
things
what
ain't
just
right,
happened? Was it T
that's what I'm
Top?
saying. Yeah, it should just be niggas ain't showing up.
Yeah.
Show up. You know, don't ask why something's
Yeah.
bad, but you not showing up for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like when dudes, like perfect example, when all these artists used to have shows, but they be canceling shows and they fall off. People don't like that. People don't like cancellations
Yeah.
and build up to something and then it just, oh yeah, that's it. Or there's no promo. There's all of that. So I mean, I've just got back into the battle rap space a little bit because once again, battle rap for me, peak battle rap was like 10 years ago when Mook and Lux and all of them, you know what I'm saying, was battling on stage and all of that. Like that was peak
For me,
fucking
like
battle rap.
Summer Madness 4, 5, and 6 was like peak for me.
You know, so after that, I was just
Like,
like, you know, it's too much other shit. Dudes getting punched in the face. Cassidy gets into it. Mainstream artist gets into it, and then it becomes a spectacle. It becomes a lot more build up and all these talking
see,
shit.
I feel like with Cassidy, it's a little bit more authentic because that's where he came from.
Yes, that's where it came
Like, I
from.
feel like it's yeah, I feel like it's certain niggas that could like yeah, I feel like even if Eminem just said fuck it, I'm gonna jump back into battle rap, I don't feel like that should be looked at in
I
a
don't.
weird way. Just I mean, just me, just because that's where he came from. That's where he started. Like it's you can see, you can go look up old videos of the nigga doing that shit on stage, face to face. So then, like,
But it's
like
different. I think it's different now.
why does selling all these records? Why does selling all these records got to make it different? It's still you doing the same shit. It's still you. You know what
But
I'm
I
saying?
think,
Like
you know, kind of
that's
like
like a
Joe
motherfucker.
Buttons though. Look at how Joe Buttons and Royce looked when they got onto that stage. I don't think it's the way that it was of yesteryear.
Royce didn't get up there, by the way.
He didn't.
Royce didn't get up there, by the way. Nah, no, Joe did, and but Joe, Joe don't have a history of battle rap. Like not on no on stage shit. Like
Yeah,
he's
but all right,
always and you
but
can
yes, but here's the
and you
thing.
can
You
hear it
know,
on his delivery. He wrote that shit. He spit that shit
but
like he
here's
wrote
the
it
thing.
to a beat.
Before the stage shit though, right? You gotta remember, dudes used to be in the barbershops and like these other places rapping face to face, and I'm pretty sure Joe was doing that. That's why I'm just like, it's
But
the
see,
same
I can't
aspect.
give him that because it ain't
It
documented.
ain't
It's
documented. Okay,
documented with
okay,
Cassidy and
okay,
Eminem. That's why I
okay,
say that.
okay,
It's documented with Cass and Shady. So that's why I
okay.
can get him that. But like,
See, I don't think
you
you know.
know,
I'm gonna have a hot take on this right now. I don't think Eminem would do well on the battle rap stage today. I don't think he would do well. You think
but
he
why?
would fare well? Why? Because I feel
I
like
here's
because here's the
I
thing,
think
right?
Eminem would do better. All right.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I think Eminem would do better than people would give him credit for because he would have an advantage. Like you can't really do the gangster shit against this nigga, and that's 99% of battle rap. Like, how you gonna do this shit against this nigga who's probably just gonna talk about the weirdest shit in the world, make niggas laugh, make you look stupid, like the gangster shit. Like, I don't know. That's it's a niche thing. Like, even on Wax, like, you couldn't see Eminem beefing lyrically with Gucci Mane. Why? Because everything that Gucci Mane got to say to this nigga Eminem, niggas would be like, don't nobody care. He's smoking you right now, Gucci. Like, niggas not gonna give a fuck.
Your beats and your bops ain't gonna work on this one. They ain't gonna work on that
one.
Yeah. But here's my thing with M though. I feel like on the stage, man, I feel like because it's so punchline driven, I don't think M would bring the punchlines that the battle rappers bring in the way that they have this charisma on the stage. Like, Eminem is more like, I'm a act it out a little bit. Like, the best way I can compare it is when I heard him on one of them shady ciphers where he went a cappella, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how it sounded. Now, though he wasn't battling, he was just rapping. But I'm like, that's how it would be on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, that same concept would be like that on the stage, just the bars would be different. But I don't think it would connect or land because of the way he delivers in that style. Unless he's gonna give me that 8 Mile flow.
They say he.
Then I'm like, all right.
I mean, they say that Eminem still watches. They say Eminem is still tapped into battle
nigga,
rap.
But Drake, nigga, I don't like that. You know why? Because Drake was tapped into battle rap, and look what the fuck he did.
He cooked Kendrick. You're right.
Oh, nigga. Oh,
you're right.
Man. Oh man, hold on.
Right.
You know, I ain't done this yet, but
Kendrick didn't drop nothing better than Family Matters, nigga. Stop it.
Okay, I'll
beat the Grams. Trash.
Listen. I will give you this, right? I will say Family Matters was one of the better songs, but I think Euphoria is better, bro. Euphoria better, bro. Euphoria is the best songs out of the whole battle.
Nah, Euphoria can be considered as good, but it's not better than Family Matters.
Why not? Family Matters was a carryover from Push-Ups. That's why I don't think it was like, you know, it doesn't work when you carry it over to the same song, my nigga. It was the interlude.
On Family Matters, Drake was a lot more on Family Matters, Drake was a lot more technically impressive.
So you're using the
flow switches
aspect of it with the flow switches and shit, but you're not using
battle.
It's a battle, but you're not focused on them as much though. He had maybe the last minute or two, if 2 minutes, of Kendrick bars on Family Matters. It was side missions.
That's all, and that's all he needed, and that's still probably the best song after battle.
You know what I'm picking up with you, nigga, is that you like these bars and these lines in songs that go at multiple people, but not looking at the whole song. You can't have a line and be like it's better than because you did this with Jay. You just did this with Jay, my nigga.
It don't know because I don't know because you know what, and I don't understand that. I don't take away points for that. I don't give a shit who all he dissed. He could have only said one bar against Kendrick. If that shit hit harder, then it fucking hit harder.
Nah,
I don't give a shit about none of that. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not one of them niggas. That nigga had about 15 people. That nigga had about 15 people on his head right now. I damn sure don't want to listen to. No,
the only nigga that got at him was Rick Ross. Why are you focusing on ASAP? Why are you focusing on all the niggas? Push-Ups was the only track you need to focus on them niggas. Because them
niggas, they might not have said shit on Wax, but them niggas was saying shit online. Them niggas was talking.
No, who give a fuck?
Regardless, and I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear Drake on 5 different diss songs talk about 5 different niggas. If you can sweep these niggas up in one verse, fucking go for it. I'm here for it. I don't need to listen to all of that shit.
That's where I didn't like it. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, I need you to, because as soon as he was able to focus on Kenny, look how it sounded. It was almost, listen, we in the same boat again. The way it sounded when he was finally able to isolate on Kendrick after he got destroyed, it was similar to how Jay sounded in Super Ugly. It just didn't land. When he focused on Heart 6, focused strictly on Kendrick and Heart 6, it was ass. But when he had side mission characters,
Heart 6 wasn't ass.
Heart 6 was ass, bro. Heart 6 was so butt.
Nah.
So butt.
No. If you go, nah. Heart 6.
That shit was booty, nigga.
Heart 6 was leaps and bounds better than Meet the Grams.
Oh my god, nigga.
In every way possible.
You're bugging.
No, in every way possible.
How?
Boring ass Alchemist beat. Bullshit ass
and that beat on Heart 6 wasn't
angle.
Boring, nigga?
Yes, the same shit for 6 minutes with no deviation. Yes, this shit was boring as hell, nigga.
Heart was boring. So Heart 6 Beat was boring too then.
No, not Heart. No, I'm not talking about Heart. Down, Meet the Grams. I'm talking about Meet the Grams. Yeah, 6 minutes, nigga.
Yeah, but Heart 6 was trash. But the Heart 6 was boring though too. That beat was boring as fuck.
It wasn't 6 minutes long.
Yeah, because he didn't know how to do it. His team couldn't write for him enough.
It was regular song length. And that nigga already just gave us Family Matters with 3 different beats. Nigga, I didn't need it.
So let me
I
ask
didn't
you.
need it. He already did it.
So let me ask you a question, because I know Meet the Grams is like the whole like this track sucks for a lot of people, not just you. If you would have left the mysterious daughter, because we don't know, if you would have left that verse out of it, would you have looked at that song different?
No, because he was talking to everybody but Drake.
What you mean? He gave
Drake
the whole verse though.
Yeah, but okay. So then take points away because you took away points from Drake for talking to everybody but Kendrick. But Kendrick get to talk about everybody but Drake. That don't make no sense.
I can't. You know why? Because
I don't want to hear this nigga talk to his mama.
No.
I don't want to hear Kendrick talk to Drake's mama or his son.
When you drop
a
track called
shit.
Family Matters, when you drop a track called Family Matters, and you follow up with a track called Meet the Grams, that's concept of Family Matters, and you brought up my family that actually matters to me, so let me do the Meet the Grams where we're going to talk about you to your family.
And the whole time Drake did it, he was talking to Kendrick.
And he was talking
the whole time Drake did it, he was talking to Kendrick.
He was talking about Drake to his peoples. I think that's a little bit more worse. Letting your peoples know about who your dad. Let me tell you who your daddy is. Let me tell you who your son is.
Because you having a it's because you having imaginary conversations.
Let me tell you that.
You having imaginary conversations. You talking about imaginary people that nobody has confirmed in the fucking 2.5 years since then.
Do you like Stan?
Like, no, bro.
You like Stan?
You lied.
You like
the
Stan?
Song, it's all right. Yeah, Stan is cool.
Because if you like Stan, you gotta fuck with Meet the Grams. The idea and the wittiness behind it. Cause it's the concept.
Just because he was dissing cannabis?
Concept.
Because he was dissing cannabis?
I mean, concept, eh?
Nobody knew that.
I didn't know that until like Cannabis said it, to be honest. I was like, oh, this is just a Stan song, but it's like, nah, this is really about cannabis. It's just crazy.
Yeah, nobody, so that don't count.
Why not?
Nobody knew that.
But I'm not saying it's this. I'm talking about the concept I'm talking about writing a letter and talking to somebody and shit. I'm talking about just because you like Stan, right?
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but that's not.
So how come you can't like Stan and not like Meet the Grams?
Because Meet the Grams is a diss song. That's why it's supposed to be a diss song. It's supposed to be an obvious diss song.
Oh, now
it's supposed to be an obvious diss song. Yeah, you put the nigga's name in it. It's supposed to be an obvious diss song to this nigga. Yeah, it's supposed to be obvious, and it wasn't.
But Meet the Grams was obvious because it's Meet the Grams. Grams plural, nigga.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking to Drake though.
Let me talk to your dad. He was talking
exactly.
To his parents. He said,
hey, listen.
Whatever your dad's name is, Mr. Grams.
What kind of weirdo just runs up and starts talking to somebody's son? What kind of weirdo just runs up and starts
therapy session, my nigga?
Nah, nigga,
they were sitting in the hallway room, man, lining up for a therapy session, man. Let me line y'all up and tell y'all about it. I liked it. I loved it. It wasn't the best track. Wasn't the best track out of all of them, but I liked it based off of the release. The release made that clutch. Because I don't think that track would have came out if Family Matters didn't drop, to keep it a buck. And I ain't gonna lie to you. While in real time, I was bored of that track. It was the daughter aspect that made me fuck with it. I was laying in my bed, half asleep until then that happened. We still don't know if it's fake or not. We don't know. We
do know. The internet ain't found her yet, nigga. They would have, the way they was on that shit, they would have found her ass if that shit was real. You mean to tell me they found the motherfucker who cut that kitten head off in Russia, but they can't find him? Hell no. Hell nah, niggas would have definitely been on that shit. Fuck that. She don't exist, brother. I'm sorry.
What's up with that one? You know what I'm
saying? She don't exist, nigga. The daughter of the biggest artist in the world would have been known by somebody.
But we ain't know no son existed though. We ain't know until you were hiding a child. You know what I'm saying? So
but that means something. Yeah, but that means somebody knew though.
Yeah, somebody dug. But I don't know. But here's the thing: you learn from your mistakes. I'm gonna put that like that. I'm gonna reach and put it like that. You learn from your mistakes, so you cover your tracks a little better the second time around.
That nigga ain't hiding no people, bro. I don't care what y'all talk about. That nigga ain't hiding no goddamn people.
So you think Drake just got one baby? Let me just ask you: you think Drake got one baby?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Hey, Jewish people be smart with their money. You never fucking know. He got that side of him. You never know.
I'm gonna give you Seth Rogen like, you know what I'm
saying? Real shit. He might have learned young, nigga. Like shit, all right. Then you see, he didn't have one till he was on top of the world anyway. So shit, the nigga might.
I mean, that was probably because he was, you know, he was a little corny before he got big, though. You know what I'm saying? Look at him before, dog.
But he was still light skinned on TV, nigga. He could have had kids, nigga. Stop it.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just being a hater.
Yeah, you know.
I'm just being a hater.
You hate the fact that he cooked that nigga Kendrick. It's all good.
Nah, he ain't cooked shit.
Hey, watch. Hey, that's gonna be one of them. Hey, watch. That's gonna be one of them conversations in like motherfucking 10 years. They're gonna be like, yeah, nah, Drake really did win that shit. Nah. And we gonna have to circle back to this conversation.
He ain't won shit. We 2 years into this. That nigga ain't won shit. And the homie still ain't dropped an album yet. You waiting for
have to.
You waiting for
Hey, you know what? Yeah, bro, because hip hop is fucked up without that nigga right now, bro.
You think so? You think so for real?
Nigga,
you fall into that?
Bro, you ain't. No, bro, it's a fact. Bro, we ain't had a motherfucking charted hip hop song.
See, I knew he was going. That's why that was predictable, nigga. That was a Knox Hill approach, nigga. Like,
you can't say fuck the charts because that's still a motherfucking measurement on how relevant hip hop is and what niggas is listening to, bro. You can't say fuck the chart. You can say fuck the chart from an artistic standpoint, but from a cultural impact and what the fuck is niggas talking about, you can't say fuck the chart from that standpoint.
So what happens when Drake?
Last hot song that mattered.
What happens when Drake drops and it don't hit top 10 on the record on the Billboard? Is hip hop just dead? So Kendrick and Drake beef killed hip hop.
Kendrick told you he was killing the party. What did y'all think that meant?
The whack shit that's going on in hip hop.
No, he meant no more fun, nigga. He meant no more fun for nobody.
It's just now niggas gotta rap again.
No more fun, and I'm going in the house.
Niggas gotta rap again.
That nigga said no. That nigga came out, took everybody basketball to win the house.
That just means niggas gotta rap again, man. You can't finesse your way into just making boppies anymore. You gotta rap. And I liked it. Rap got better. Since the Drake beef, rap got better. I don't care about the charts. Quality of rap gotten way better since this beef. In my opinion.
I don't know, man.
Maybe the music ain't hitting the
charts. I don't know. I mean,
it's just
I don't know if the quality of rap did the quality of rap get better or did the old heads just come back?
Both. Definitely both.
I think it's more because
I'm probably gonna lean more towards the old heads. I think I'm leaning more because the old heads are coming out to play for sure. But it's definitely both. 100% both.
I don't know, man. I think that a big part of hip hop is the fun aspect of it. Lyricism is cool, it's dope, and all of that. But a big part of hip hop is being able to move to that shit. Not just how the ability to think or conceptualize some shit like that. Like, that's cool and everything, but think about it. What the fuck was they rapping about on Rapper's Delight? They wasn't rapping about no deep lyrical, metaphorical shit. Them niggas was rapping about baller shit on fucking Rapper's Delight. So is that any less hip hop?
Who you think is gonna be the next rapper that's gonna step up and bring some type of music like that? Then, because it's not gonna be Drake. I don't think when Drake drops,
it might be Drake.
I don't think it will be. I honestly think when Drake drops, it's gonna hit because people have been anticipating it. But once again, I think with Drake for the last 2 years, with the stuff he's been releasing, it's microwaved as fuck. And it don't last. And I think it's gonna have the same effect.
You know why?
I think Iceman will have the same effect as like Sexy Songs for You, all of the 100 gigabyte shit. I think it's gonna have the same effect. I think it will have the same effect. I don't think Iceman will save hip hop, will change hip hop. I don't think it'll do any of that. I think it'll just be the same release as Drake.
You know what I think, Drake? I think Drake's only problem is, and I don't think it's nothing other than he's not making music from his generation. All the other niggas from his generation that's dropping music that's relative to their generation is getting all the acclaim in the world. Clips and shit was hot when Drake was popping. Kanye was hot when Drake was popping. All of these niggas is still dropping shit, but they not dropping YN music. European YN music, drill shit,
that's
and
when
I
it
think
becomes
Drake.
you need a young man's game. That's when you need that next man up. Who's the next man up?
Nah, but see that game. I mean, Drake just need to make out music for his age group. That's his issue. Because what's wild is Drake's greatest, or what most people say, and I've never heard this album. Most people say Drake's best album is Take Care, and that's more of a R&B neo soulish type of project. But if that nigga made that type of music, that's his age group's music. That shit would be through the roof.
You know,
niggas is waiting for some. Like, I don't know, man.
I think
you know
what's funny.
Niggas need to be
I think Drake's best body of work, and people are gonna kill me for this, but because I think the conversation was
nothing was the same. Classics.
Yes. No. What's that mixtape, dog? So Far Gone.
Oh, if you're reading this, it's still late.
No.
Too late.
So Far Gone, nigga.
So Far Gone, really?
Joint, the first joint. I thought that was his best piece of work, bro. I honestly think that was his best piece of work first, but then So Far Gone, right? Or did I just say that? My fault. Mm-hmm. What's the one with the blue background? That and Views.
Nothing was the same.
Yeah, Nothing was the same. And Views is a second and third for me, but I'm gonna put So Far Gone number one because that's considered an album now at this point. But it was a mixtape. But I think his best body work was that, dog. Nothing really matched that because that had all originality. That was before Drake got tainted into like whatever character that they built him into. That felt like the most authentic version of Drake, and that felt like the best music that he was able to put out there. Now, Take Care, it was cool, but I don't look at Take Care as a classic. I've
never heard it, so I can't really speak on it.
You never heard that project?
I didn't. The first Drake album I heard was Nothing. I didn't like Drake at all until I heard Nothing Was the Same.
Okay,
that was the first album I heard from Drake, and then that was the album that made me a fan.
I stopped fucking with Drake once he came out with his first album, and I just kind of listened here and there and fuck with some singles, and then I got back on to Drake when it was either Nothing Was the Same or Views or somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I got back on to Drake. But there was I was always big on, like, I don't fuck with his fucking albums. Like, I think Take Care, what is his third album off the top? Because I'm even forgetting now myself. But
his third album is Nothing Was the Same.
Nah, I don't think it was.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, damn. Damn, it was.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow. See, everything blends in all into one thing. But it was Thank Me Later. Oh, so sorry. Thank Me Later and Take Care were the albums that I wasn't really rocking with. So I took a break from Drake at Take Care, Thank Me Later, which was 2010, 2011. Nothing Was the Same was 2013. Then 3 years later, he dropped Views, which I fucked with those. So those back-to-backs were dope. And then after that, I honestly his projects were whatever after that. Like Certified Lover Boy, a few good songs off of there. Scorpion, whatever.
That one was not Scorpion. Nah, Scorpion was fire. Scorpion was fire.
I ain't like Scorpion.
Scorpion was to me. That's the only Drake album for me that's right up there with Nothing Was the Same. With Scorpion.
See, I liked a few joints off of there. Like Mob Ties was dope. Is There More was one of my favorite songs.
That intro was fire, bro. My Mount Rushmore is me with 4 different expressions.
I don't remember the intro, but see, out of 24 songs, if I only like 5 songs out of 24, I don't find this as like a good album, to be honest.
But do you remember the songs, or do you just remember the ones that you do like?
I just remember the ones I do like.
Because we'll keep it honest. So you might go back and like the songs. You might go back and like the damn songs.
But I just don't remember none of these though, because I'm like, I remember Is There More? I like that. You know what I'm saying? Mob Ties, sick of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. I didn't like. I'm upset. I hated that. I didn't like.
Hold up. You just rewind that back. I'm upset with fire.
I'm upset. I didn't like.
I don't know why you. I don't know why you did that. There was nothing zesty about that. There was nothing zesty
I feel
about
like Drake
that.
stayed doing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
30,000 on my head is disrespect. Nah, hell no. He swagged that shit out.
Think about it.
30,000 on my head. That's disrespect.
Just
hey,
you
tripping?
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Nah, you tripping. I'm upset as fire, bro.
Ratchet Happy Birthday, I didn't like that. Ho, ho, ho. I didn't like that one like that. Yeah, I liked the
That was for the hoes.
And once again, he makes
was for the
songs
hoes,
for the shorties. You know what I'm saying? And I dig that. So if I'm in a shorty setting with my liquor, I'm at the pool watching the cheeks shake and shit.
I'm playing Drake.
I fuck with
You
Drake.
playing
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Listen, I was having parties. I
You
was
gonna
playing
play
Drake.
Beat the Grand.
I know what to play. We know what to play when it comes down to it. But for my personal preference, nah, I ain't about to play that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with
you gonna
Drake.
you gonna play Beat the Grand. You gonna beat the Grand your way into some coochie.
You gonna hear that?
That's funny.
Nah, man, that would never do no shit like
play
that.
some Bria's interlude or some shit.
Hey,
some
listen,
Bria's interlude or something.
Fire. That is a panty dropper song right
there. Yeah.
Chronic or Chronic 2001? Which one's the better album?
2001.
Okay,
2001. And 2001 was supposed to be a mixtape. 2001 was supposed to be a mixtape too.
That's crazy. I never knew that. If that's the case, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I like that as an album. I think so. Why do you think Chronic 2001 is the better album of the Chronic? I know why I like it better because I think it just had a lot more better bangers on it. It had a lot more songs on it.
I'm gonna say, hey, I think what I like more about 2000 Chronic 2000 ain't got shit to do with Dre. It's because that was when he had Scott Storch.
You know what's funny? I liked it because it had a lot of artists that I liked on it, which was like Exhibit. It had a lot of dope features. Trey D was kind of introduced at that time. Who else was on that? The Watcher was a big banger on there. But that's what I'm saying.
It was in beats. A lot of them melodies that we loved came from Scott Storch though. A lot of them melodies came from. That's why I'm like,
not Mailman.
When he got with Scott Storch, Mailman, he wasn't Scott Storch.
I mean, you're right. Because I feel like he had a lot of production on this. He had a lot of production on this shit, bro. Like, the sound on this album. Like, this is the album that you can play straight through, no skips. I think, honestly, Chronic 2001 is a no-skip type of fucking album versus Chronic. I think the Chronic, I can skip a few off of that.
Yeah. But see, the Chronic,
so I'm looking at
I don't want to say it's dated, but
I
don't want to say it's dated, but it's of its time. See, I think it's. I just want to say it's of its time. I don't want to say it's dated.
I'll say it for you, my nigga. I think the Chronic might be a little dated, bro. Because think about it. Dre Day, I like that. Let Me Ride, I like that. And I'm skipping through like the shits that banged. You know what I'm saying? And Nothing But a G Thing, cool. Bitches Ain't Shit, cool. But the rest of this shit, I feel like this was more West Coast setting. It wasn't more universal. Like, when you look at fucking 2001, you got Still DRE, The Watcher, Explosive, Big Ego, Difference, Forgot About Dre, Next Episode, Murder Inc., Let's Get High, Act Right, Housewife, Some LA Niggas, Bang Bang, The Message, Murder Inc., Education, Car Bomb, The Skit. This is a classic, bro. I think people are sleeping on it. I mean, they had a big ass tour out of this too. A tour came out of this. The Up in Smoke tour came out of this. Yes, the Up in Smoke tour came out of this shit, bro. Like this album is way better than the Chronic. I think the Chronic 2001 is way better because this is 22 tracks versus 16, and that's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Eminem, Exhibit, Corrupt, Hitman, Mary J on here, MC Ren. Oh my God! Like the
Royce writing on that motherfucker.
Yeah, Royce writing on this shit, bro. Like this, Jay writing on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Jay wrote Still DRE.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Yep.
It's 2001 for me, dog. Easily 2001.
Let me ask you something. The Chronic or Compton?
Ooh. It goes back to what I said. I think because the Chronic's dated, and I think let me look at Compton because there's a lot of songs I liked on Compton. A lot of songs that was on Compton that was good, dog.
I think Compton is his most underrated project.
I was about to say Compton is his most underrated project, but here's my thing. I think Compton was supposed to be Detox. I also felt like Compton was supposed to be Detox. So Detox, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I gotta go Compton over Chronic too. But here's the thing: Compton's not a classic like the Chronic though. You know what I mean? And I don't think it will ever build up to be a classic like the Chronic. But for it being dated.
But that's unfortunate, honestly. Though I think that's because it's tied to that movie, and not because it was
Straight
a
Outta Compton.
standalone thing.
You talking about Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because even when you
I
look
think
at the
it being
track
tied to
list,
that movie kind of.
because this track list, like you would have to be a straight fan of like of West Coast hip hop, of Dre, and like all of them. Because even looking at the track, like the track list don't really match up to the Chronic either. Like, you know, when you have, it's tough to go against Nothing But a G Thing, Bitches Ain't Shit, Dre Day, Let Me Ride. It's because there's nothing that compares to that. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, Loose Cannons is one of my favorites. Just Another Day by Game. And then also looking at this is a compilation too. This is more of a compilation album.
I mean, but technically, the Chronic is a compilation too.
I mean, Dre rapping on like a lot of these tracks though. Dre barely.
He rapping on a lot of the Chronic
I
too.
feel like Dre barely rapped on the Chronic. I mean, on Compton.
I mean,
like he barely rapped on Compton.
No, he rapped on Compton. He was on the opening track. He was on a lot of most of the songs. I feel like
he barely rapped on.
No, he was on. Nah, he was on most of them. He was on most of the motherfucking songs.
Nah, you're definitely right. Cause I'm playing some verses right now. Yeah, no. You're right. Because he was on this. He was on.
He just didn't sound like Dre.
And I was about to get to that. I was about to be like, he sounded like everybody who wrote for him. That's really why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Dre wasn't on it. Because I'm like, he didn't. It was just whatever flow that somebody wrote for him was. That's what it was. 1000%. Because like Deep Water, fire song, but that's a Kendrick verse. You know what I'm saying? Medicine Man, we already know who wrote that. You know what I'm saying?
Shady.
Yeah, but what do you think is the best song on Compton though? I would probably go Just Another Day.
For me, it's probably I don't know the song. Is it what the fuck is the name of it? All falls back on me.
Sometimes. What song is that? I'm looking like it right at the playlist too. Sometimes, not Dark Side, not A Day's Work. Not Talk About It. What song?
It's within the first four songs.
It's All on Me with BJ Chicago.
All on Me. Okay, yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Okay.
I like For the Love of Money
that's my favorite one.
I like For the Money. I do like that one.
That's an underrated ass album.
It is.
That album is. And you know what? And he was really with peak mixing and like instrumentation on that album. Like sonically that album sounds very, very good, bro.
You're right. So where do you rank Dre's albums? Let's rank some of Dre's albums right now. I would rank
Chronic. I've never heard Aftermath album. I have to say that.
You didn't hear the Aftermath?
I've never heard the Aftermath.
The Aftermath shit was tough. Yeah, I've
never heard it.
That shit
just
was
the single.
Tough.
I've only heard the single.
That shit had some bangers on there, bro. I was just
done that. Yeah,
that shit was fire too.
I've only
that
heard
was a single. Yeah.
That's the only one I've heard was a single.
I like that Dance For Me, Sexy Dance For Me song. That shit was fire, bro. I love a bunch of songs.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
It's funny. I was just bumping this shit the other day, but I'm gonna probably say that this one's my least favorite though. It was still tough, but it was my least favorite because that was like post Death Row shit. So he was still trying to find sound without the row. You know what I mean? So that was kind of what that was. Yeah. But I still like some songs on it, but that was different. That was definitely different. But I would probably rank Chronic 2001. You got me in a pickle with this Compton and Chronic. I'm gonna probably just go Compton because I like Medicine Man a lot, and I like the other feature with Kendrick and shit. So I'm gonna go Compton. Then I'm gonna go Chronic. Then
the Deep Water was crazy. Kendrick was crazy on Deep Water.
Crazy on that, bro. Went nuts.
Yeah.
So I think those are that's how I'm ranking Dre's albums, in order for me.
For me, from best to worst. Because I haven't heard Aftermath, I gotta put Aftermath last off top. Just because I haven't heard it, I can't give it a fair one. But for me, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Chronic Compton and then Chronic 2000 Compton and then Chronic.
Okay. You're going Chronic first.
No, Compton first. No, okay. Yeah, Chronic 2000 first.
2001
then Compton, and then 90s Chronic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a tough one too, because listen, the Chronic and Chronic 2001 is funny too, because he did Chronic in 92, Aftermath in 96, Chronic 2001 and 99. So he kind of went on like a crazy run in the 90s. He had a 90s run that was kind of ridiculous. Dre's 90s run was actually incredible. Damn. Dre's 90s run was incredible. Now looking at it, that's sick. You gave us nothing but heaters in the 90s. Like let's not talk about the beats that he was doing on Tupac albums and Snoop albums and shit too. Damn, Dre was. Dare we say Dre was like that nigga in the 90s?
With that nigga that he didn't know diggity too. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yo, damn, Dre. Wow. He had a chokehold on the game in the 90s, boy. Because the fact that the Chronic was 92, 4 years later you had been there, done that, and that's post Death Row. And then that Death Row run in between.
He told y'all. He said, who's the doctor they told y'all to go see when your motherfucking record ain't doing
facts,
shit?
Facts.
He said
Big facts. Who's the doctor they told you to go see? Damn.
Facts.
Wow. And then that's not.
I love hip hop, bro.
Because then you just get back and get reminded of so much shit. Because then I'm looking at Straight Outta Compton, right? The nigga did that in '88, so he never had like a bad like a fall off. Dre never the fall off that he probably had was
he stopped. He
waiting
just
for. That's all to say. Waiting for a detox, whatever the fuck was going on with that. And I still want to know the mystery behind that because there's so much lore and mystery behind why Detox never got released. There's what is it? He wasn't satisfied with the beats.
And we were so close too because we had this song Kush with what was it? Dre, Snoop, and Nate.
And don't forget, there was a Dre and Jay song that they had too that was also a commercial for the Dre Beats shit. There was 2 singles that got released before when Detox was on its way out. It was when Dre Beats first got introduced, and it was a song with Jay-Z and Dre. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I remember it. I don't remember what it sounded like, but I remember that.
The beat was very like, it was like, it was something like that. The beat was very like.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that. I kind of feel like I know what beat you talking about.
Yeah, because like it was an unreleased song. It got leaked, and niggas like, nah, we gotta shut it down. They shut it down right after that.
That was a wild era, bro. That was I wanted to hear Detox bad as fuck, bro.
Listen, my nigga came on the game. Look out for Detox. I can get you higher. So when he did that,
everybody was saying that, bro.
We thought Detox was coming.
That nigga Game said, when he said drop Detox myself or some shit, like I'm like, we sitting there waiting for like, bro, somebody need to.
I feel like that was.
And the records still exist, bro. You know what?
But once again, I think that's why Compton
the Dre lore, bro, the Dr. Dre lore that people don't talk about a lot, that I remember and that I regret never like came into fruition, is when Dipset was fucking with Dre. Y'all remember? Do you remember when Dre was recording the Dipset album?
I feel like I remember a bit of that, but it came and went. Cause I like now that you bring it up, I'm like, nah, he definitely did, but like it just dropped and fell off the ball, kind of like I Can't Feel My Face. You know what I'm saying? It was like if you was in the time, you remember, but
because I remember Jim Jones said something like Dre got like 15 Dipset songs on lock that niggas are probably just never hear. And I'm like, that's crazy, because I ain't never heard Dipset on no Dre
beats ever.
Like
ever.
Yeah, like that shit would have been wild, bro.
Especially during the Dipset era. Who's the doctor they told you to go see?
Bro, that shit
would see, bro.
That shit would have been incredible to hear, bro. Or the Rakim project that we never got.
Because you sound with Aftermath for a little
Dre got more shit that we haven't heard than we have heard.
Actually heard. You know what it is? Because I feel like from what I've gathered and read or listened about, Dre's like the ultimate perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? And that is why we have not gotten Detox, because he literally had it ready and said, nah, I just don't like how it sounds. I said, fuck it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I think I remember Exhibit said some shit like he was in the studio with Dre, and that nigga made him like re-record like 40 times. He was like, I did that shit. He was like, I left the studio. They got a call from Dre and was like, yo, you need to come back and do it again.
That's a perfectionist, bro. Straight up a perfectionist. I love it though. I respect it. I respect the hell out of that. So I don't know if I ever asked you this question, but what are your rankings for producers between Dre, Pharrell, Timbaland?
Dre first.
I used to say Dre first. I
Dre
used to
first.
be like that.
See, Dre first. But see, are we just speaking overall or just hip hop?
Overall, overall, because just hip
Dre,
hop is
Timberland,
Dre.
and then Dre. All right, yeah, I give it to Dre, then Timberland, and then Pharrell.
Interesting. So I would put Pharrell first. Pharrell's versatility,
Really?
yeah, because Pharrell spreads throughout multiple genres, and he brought us clips. You know what I'm saying? And I like his
So
beats.
does
You know what I'm
Tip.
saying?
That's why I gave it to Timbo.
Yeah, and I love his beats a
We got
lot.
Justin Timberlake from Timbo, bro. We
Yes,
got
very true.
Justin
We got the
Timberlake
hip.
from
Yes,
Timbo.
yes, yes. That Future Sex Love Sounds. Timbaland killed the production on
Yeah,
that. Killed the production on that, dog.
facts.
You know what I mean? And that's why I got it in the overall totality of it, excluding just hip hop, isolating it. I gotta put Dre last because Dre is only hip hop for the most part. For the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like Dre has maybe a couple of bops. Like I feel like he had the Pussycat Dolls in there. He's got his hands on certain things, but I think he's really just a hip hop sound. And I think Dre has one sound too. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like Dre's sound is so universal, but like it's one specific sound. It's West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Dre just got the West Coast sound. Where
Yeah.
Timbaland and Pharrell, they can get into the Virginia bag. They can get into a West Coast bag. They can get into that Philly bag. Like they can spread it out a lot more. And then you get into the pop bag. I think to be the ultimate producer, you gotta be able to cross over in the pop. You know what I'm saying? In that realm, in that regard.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to cross over the pop and make
So
it
hold
pop.
on. So you like Pharrell's pop Johns more than Timbo's?
I mean, he gave us
Because
Robin
Pharrell ain't
Thicke.
got nothing on the level of no Aaliyah shit. Pharrell ain't got nothing on the
I
level
mean,
of the
well, that's
Aaliyah
R and
shit that
B.
Timbo was
That's R and B.
producing.
Pharrell ain't got the R&B. That's R&B. Aaliyah R&B. She ain't pop. Aaliyah ain't pop. You know
Tomato,
this.
tomato. But no, that was a pop song. No, tell me you that somebody is her biggest shit. That's a pop song for sure.
Compared to Hey 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 or My Love. No, what's that Justin Timberlake shit, dog? That he came out with on the Future Sex Love Sound that was a mainstream song. You consider that pop? You comparing Tell Me I Need Somebody compared to those as pop?
You talk about Until the End of Time.
No.
If I could
No.
love
That's
you
R&B to me. But it was a main song that came off of that album that had a pop sound from Timbaland. Oh, I'm gonna look it up right now. Sexy Back. No, not Sexy Back.
Oh no, it was
That was different.
See now he still I think he still had Justin in a little bit more of an R&B bag for the most part.
On that album for sure.
Cause I can't really think because I hate pop music as like in general.
See, I
Like
like pop music
bubblegummy
depending on how
sounds
it
like
sounds. It gotta sound right for me. Damn, this album was great, by the way, too. I'm looking at the track list on this. This was a straight no skipper,
that
too.
Justin Timberlake album is
This is
crazy.
a no skipper. But as far as
Yeah.
the shit he had with fucking with T.I. on there. What was the song that had T.I. on there? Am I bugging?
My Love. That was My Love, but that was
My
hip hop.
love. That was My
Yeah,
Love.
and the
Okay.
other woman that could take your spot, my love.
So
Oh, my love.
so you comparing
That's my shit.
that to Tell Me I Need Somebody as pop? I think that's strictly R&B.
No, what? No, I said no. I said my love ain't pop.
No, but you're saying Aaliyah's joint is pop. You
Yeah,
said
that was a pop song. Yeah.
nah. That was a hot R&B song, brother.
Nah, she wasn't. Nah, see, to me, there was nothing. There was nothing bluesy, rhythm and bluesy about that song, bro. That was a bop. You danced to that. That was a pop song, bro. She had a whole dance number in
She
the
had a whole
video.
dance in the video. I'm hip, but like pop. I don't know, man. I gotta still stick R&B. I gotta stick to that being in the R&B bag of things. I don't think that's a pop genre song. I don't believe that.
I don't know, bro.
I feel like that's
Hey, Wiki
because
got
that's
it
like
as R&B pop.
they
Wiki got it as R&B pop.
R&B pop for R&B first. It's
Something got to be first, nigga.
the sub is pop. The sub is pop, but I think that's literally an R&B though. I don't know. Cause pop is like what Pharrell gets into it, like a Robin Thicke or like I'm happy and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like what pop is when it's catchy. Cause that wasn't catchy. You know what I mean? That wasn't a catchy pop
See,
song.
you know what? You know what? I don't consider "I'm Happy" catchy because that sounds like some shit from the '60s,
It
and they
is.
didn't have pop music
It
back
did.
then.
It did, and it was. But like that concept, the concept was that. But that's everybody was I'm happy, and everybody at the bars was on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was
But
doing some shit.
niggas was doing that to Soldier Boy too. That don't mean that shit was pop. What the fuck?
I hate you right now.
Like,
Nigga threw out the crank that Soldier Boy on me and shit. This nigga.
I had to say something.
I guess, nigga. I guess. But yeah, nah, I'm sticking with that order.
I don't have a lot of Pharrell classics in my head outside of Clips.
He got his own project. He created Robin Thicke.
Nobody has heard
Britney,
that.
Britney, he got a lot of Britney shit. That a lot of them Britney beats is Pharrell. Who else, man? He revitalized Snoop, bro. He revitalized
Them
Snoop.
beats ain't good though. But that beat ain't good though.
Them beats is
that
fire.
Shit with Britney, that toxic shit, that was good to you, bro.
It had me a little. It fit. I liked it.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I absolutely hated Frontin' when I first heard it.
Really?
Hated.
I love that beat, dog.
Hated. See, it was that nasally ass. It was that nasally ass high pitched singing that nigga was doing on that song that bothered the fuck.
You know what
I hated that shit. Bro, I hated that. I didn't get that album because of that.
That's funny as fuck.
I didn't get that album because of that song, bro.
But he made up for it with "Excuse Me, what's your name?" He gave us our "Excuse Me, Miss" fire beat.
I mean, but him and Jay-Z always got classics together.
When they click up, that's probably one of his better collabs and better combinations for sure.
Yeah,
a Jay and a Pharrell beat, instant classic for sure. But I will give you Snoop Dogg. He brought Snoop Dogg back. Bro.
He did bring Snoop back.
Drop it like it's hot. Classic beat.
You know what my favorite Pharrell song is of all time? It is Pharrell and Snoop, and it's That Girl. And that might be one of my favorite Pharrell beats too.
I fuck with you for that because I really fuck with that song. I really fuck because Snoop
Dogg
was a Crip and your girl was a Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh God,
oh God, that was one of that album's dope too. That Pharrell album's pretty fire. I think that album's
that Lady Gaga shit threw me off. I didn't fuck with
that. I can't remember that song.
Can you have it like that? You got it like that.
I like that shit. I think that was Gwen. I thought that was Gwen Stefani.
Was it Gwen? It was one of them.
Stefani. Cause I like that song.
Okay. Lady Gaga was Kanye and Common and Kid Cudi now.
I actually like that.
That was like okay. Yeah, you're right.
I like that. I like that one. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Pharrell was dope, bro. Pharrell got a lot of good beats, bro. Pharrell is better than Timbaland in my opinion. Pharrell is better than both them niggas when it comes to the overall totality of making beats, producing across the board.
Man.
I think Pharrell number 1B. Pharrell.
I don't know, man.
But hip hop.
Now,
Timbo,
excluding the shit Timbo been on for the last 2 years, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like I said, Timbo gave us Missy Elliott classics. This nigga gave us Aaliyah classics, Genuine classics, then rap classics.
I forget about the Genuines, man.
Like I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can give it to. And they both from the same place too. That's what's wild.
Yeah, they both from VA.
Yeah,
the Battle of Virginia. I'm sticking with
Yeah,
Pharrell.
that's
I'm sticking with Pharrell because Pharrell's beats go classic throughout time. Like there's a Timbaland beat where you're like, those is good, but we start banging on tables and shit because of Pharrell. There's certain beats that are just synonymous to Pharrell.
Nah, bro. If you play Dirt Off Your Shoulders right now anywhere, it's still a banger.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that.
Still,
I forgot he did that. I thought Ye did that.
Nigga, if you play, nigga,
no, that's a Timbo beat.
Nigga,
that's a Timbo beat. That's definitely a Timbo sound. Never mind, because he had mad producers on.
Yeah,
I think he had Ye, Timbo, and Pharrell.
Yeah.
That's Black. That's Black album. So
Black album, yep. Yeah, because Fade to Black is on YouTube. I keep telling niggas they need to watch that shit if they ain't never seen it.
I gotta see that. I don't know. I never seen that.
You ain't never seen Fade to Black?
Nah.
It's a documentary about a movie. Yeah, him making it. It shows
Oh, I
him
gotta
picking
see.
the
I never
beats and
seen
shit.
that. I
Bro,
gotta see that.
Jay Z passed on some of the firest beats. That what was that beat Luda was on Red Light District, that jump down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Jump down, turn around. It was
Oh
a Timbo
shit, you
beat.
go. That's a deep cut right there. That's a deep cut song right there. That's definitely a deep cut
Yeah,
song.
he passed on that. When Timbo was in the
I
studio,
think that's a
he
good
was
choice.
playing the nigga Jay Z beats.
I
And
think
he
that's a good
passed on
choice.
that shit, and he got to Dirt Off Your Shoulders, and Jay was like, hold up, now go back, play that.
Oh
And
yeah, because
then
Dirt Off Your
yeah,
Shoulders
they
is way
showed a
better.
recording session.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Pharrell got some classics, but Timbo didn't he do Roll Out for Luda? Dun 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 dun.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm sorry, no, it's
uh.
Timbo. I'm sorry.
I mean, he
It's
was all
Timbo.
over
I'm
that
sorry.
fat. He had the Fat Rabbit beat on Ludacris's album
Fact.
on
I be that
Back for
nigga
the
named
First
Luda,
Time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
aka
But here's
LBA.
my thing.
Fuck
I
that
feel
shit.
like he has that same sound, like that doom doom with the drums, the doom doom. He has that doom doom behind a lot of his beats, which makes it distinctive. I feel like, but I'm sticking with Pharrell, my nigga. I'm staying Pharrell. It's Pharrell, Timbaland, Dre for overall, but with hip hop, it'll be Dre, Timbaland, Pharrell. If we were talking strictly hip hop.
See, but I'm talking about overall though, because if we not talking strictly hip hop, then we can't count R&B. Well, it don't have to be pop. And Timbo's well rounded in the R&B shit. I think way better than Pharrell was with the pop shit that he do. Because like ain't
I can
nobody
agree. I
listening
can
to
agree with
that
that.
shit.
I can agree
Pharrell,
with that.
like I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to change your mind.
You know it's hard to change a nigga mind like me, man.
Yeah, I'm over here. Hey, I'm over here looking up this nigga's production discography and shit. But yeah, this nigga Timbo, bro. Yeah, he did the whole The Bachelor album,
Damn.
Super Duper Fly.
That
He
he
did the
that shit has some
100%
bangers on it too.
Genuine
And I
album.
feel like he fucked with the Brat too. He had some Brat beats too. He had the Brat.
See, I'm just looking at. I didn't even look at this. He did Brandy's.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh.
Nigga, what? Yeah, I don't know,
Hmm.
bro.
This is a good discussion here. This is gonna be a good segment. Cause I'm sticking with I'm sticking with.
Oh, he put. Hey! His first production credit is for Jodeci, nigga. What do you mean?
Mm. Well, for the people out there, you know, anybody out here in the chat, anybody here in the comments, man, just let us know who's the best producer out there, because this is definitely a conversation. This is definitely a conversation right
Hey,
here.
facts.
That's a good one
One
right
in a
there.
million. If your girl only
If your girl
knew,
only knew, I was about to
Aaliyah,
say
four
like,
page
down,
letter.
down, 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 down. And them beats, every beat Tim do, you immediately do this. You immediately just ride right into this shit. You just start bopping, nigga. You start like you want to
Yeah,
stoop. You want to stoop like this.
nigga. Yeah, see, I'm only on 90 motherfucking 7. And this nigga done, yeah. I don't know, bro. Oh, and what was the nigga? Hold on. What the most underrated Snoop Dogg single was fucking What's My Name Part 2 from fucking The Last Meal, where they was in the big shoe in the video. They was in the big ass truck.
Why do I not remember that one?
It was What's My Name Part 2.
I don't remember that.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh
Who's that
shit!
dipping
Okay,
in the
yeah, yeah,
Cadillac?
Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg. Yeah. Now I remember that. That was him too.
yeah.
That was him too.
That was Timbo.
And why do I
That was
not remember that
Timbo.
song being named that though? But I love that song though. I love that song though. That beat was
Hey,
fire.
you know, now
That beat
it
was
was like
fire.
five. It was like 5 years ago. I realized that was part 2 to What's My Name.
See, and that's why I'm just like, what song is that? I'm like, I just know what's my name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I always took that as
Yeah.
something else because I know that song. That was one of my favorite songs off of that shit. So
No, yeah,
yeah.
no, yeah.
You know what's funny
But
is
yeah,
that
Timbo, yeah.
a sidebar that reminds me of this whole part of that just reminded me of Dame Dash talking about, and you saying the girl part. You know what I'm saying? Snoop
Oh
Dogg.
God. Hey, Dame is funny. Dame is funny, bro. Dame is funny. Oh
Yo,
shit. Yeah, bro. I
New
don't know,
York niggas in
man.
general will be funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, facts.
And speaking of
Nigga,
New
big
York niggas,
pimping.
speaking of New York niggas, man, these New York niggas is jumping niggas in Arizona right now, man. These New York niggas is jumping niggas in Arizona. Rum Nitty
Man,
getting
what?
jumped. Jay Mills telling Mickey Fax to be like, yo, drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy right now, man. What you thinking about that battle right now? Because this is another fan favorite situation. It's Rum Nitty as the fan favorite in the battle rap community versus Jay Mills, who might be the most hated in the battle rap community, if you ask me, and versus Mickey Fax, who's respected, but some people feel a way about Mickey too. Because I think what I'm realizing is that the battle rap community loves punchlines, right? And this is from the
Yeah,
conversation I had with Mickey and also just listening to the songs and seeing the senses after these songs drop. It looks like a lot of people love punchlines versus like bars that require an extra layer of thinking. Do you agree or disagree? And where's your stance on this?
I kind of agree with it. I kind of agree with it. It's been like because for me, I haven't really been um as into like battle rap and shit as I like in the past few years. Like it kind of like kind of died off. Not like I don't fuck with it, but it's like it doesn't hit my news feed as much as it used to
It's not an algorithm as
anymore.
much.
It's just like yeah, yeah. So I just look at it like I think it's cool what they doing because it's bringing attention in some way to battle rap period,
And to the
and that
artists.
they're adapting. Yeah, and that they're adapting. But I also look at it like we've been doing this shit on YouTube.
You did mention that. You
We've
did
been
mention that too. You're like, oh, why y'all niggas want to come over here
yeah,
now and do this? Yep.
yeah, we've been doing this. It's kind of look like it kind of probably feel like how they felt whenever big name rappers step back into the you know what I'm
Into
saying
the
battle
battle
rap
rap
realm
scene,
when they
saying,
was
yeah,
figuring
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's that's you know it's kind of 6-7. You know what I'm saying for me, like, you know.
I dig that. I dig that. I think for me, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I am always one of those sticklers that will say rappers that battle rap on stage often can't translate the bars and the performance on record. You know what I'm saying? So I love seeing this because I'm seeing some artists they got the knack for it, and then other artists don't. And there's so many levels to it because what they think is a dope punchline that would be on stage doesn't translate when you put it on beat and mix and master it into like some music. And that's where I think for artists like a
Yeah.
Jay Mills and a Mickey Fax has the big advantage because they can use the punchline bars and go
They do
industry.
both.
Yeah, and then and they do both. And I think that shows versatility. You know what I'm saying? Because there's music making, there's production. You're in the studio with somebody where they're like, yo, mix it this way, say it like that, turn this treble up this way. There's so many
Yeah.
other factors that are involved when it comes to putting it out there that I think the community, you know what I'm saying, in general, isn't recognizing that as a factor into putting out the production of the music. Like for me, that's what I'm looking at when I'm judging and listening to these things. I'm like, how are all these getting strung together? It ain't about just saying your
Yeah.
lines and rapping. You
The
need all of
bars.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's why I kind of felt like with me, like with the battle rap shit, like I felt like I had perfected my lane as far as making music, like my process and all of that before
Mm-hmm.
I ever did I got on stage and started battle rapping. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just a nigga that like do the like got on YouTube and like I have battle raps on stage face to face with niggas and crowds and shit. Like I've done that.
Right.
Like I come from that too. So I get that where it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you have that advantage of you can make a song that people want to hear as well as tearing apart this person that you battling. So it get to a point where it's like niggas is listening to shit and loving the song and not even really giving a shit that you shitting on somebody.
Right.
And that takes a certain level of like skill for that.
Exactly. And I think also as well too, you can't go punchline crazy in your songs if you don't land it right. You got to be able to do some concepts and add some substance to it. You know what I'm saying? I think the
Yeah.
substance is also missing from some of these tracks. Like I don't know if you've gone as far as back into like how it first started with like J Mills Goods, DNA and everything else, but as things have went on, I think that the best track that has came out from these disses have been DNA, the first two joints that he came out with, and Rum Nitty's diss track itself. But I'm saying the track itself because everybody else has provided visuals and music videos, and I think that that's a big concept that people are adapting to because the visuals in today's
Yeah.
world really matter when you're battling and making these records. Even if it's like a animated visual, like I think True Foe did that. You know what I'm saying? He did that, and then it came out with a video after. Like that helps even better than just having your thumbnail. Like I don't know if you heard Verve's response, but Verve waited 4 months for that, but also gave us like a thumbnail with black burnt out gloves and then a club banger, and then said he was gonna plant drugs on niggas. But
I'm not up to all of it like I
oh
feel like I
damn,
should be. That's wild.
yeah, oh bro, listen, I got
That,
into that bag for like I'm still in the bag right now. You know what I'm saying? I got all into it. It got crazy, and I'm just like, yeah, this is a lot. But I think battle rap can do a good thing with this. I think the artists need to take advantage of making these records. Because with making the records, you bring more eyes to your channel. You bring more views to your shit. You bring your sub because everybody's playing the sub count and playing these numbers instead of being on the spaces and
yeah.
like complaining and flagging people. I'm like, yo, you're only hurting your brand doing this. You know what I'm saying? You're not helping your
Fact.
brand when you don't do this stuff. Like, you know, look at Jay Mills, look at Mickey. Their shit's growing since they've been following the protocols that they need to follow since this stuff has been happening. You know what I'm saying? And even with Goods and I don't know about Goods and DNA. I think they shit's falling off a little bit, but like, it's like keep going. Don't complain and be like, oh, niggas is doing this and the third. It's like now you have eyes on you, so take advantage of the moment. Give us more music.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
Facts.
I think people are
And see,
dropping
that's
the
some
ball.
and that, them visual shits. That shit that I got to get better with. And I think with me is mostly because I personally don't really give a fuck about visuals as
Mm-hmm.
much, so that translates over to my approach.
Right.
But I mean, I know people because I have bro, I got full music videos for songs that just have never seen the light of day because either I done lost contact with the editor or the nigga
Mm.
shooting the video or whatever the fuck. And like I just don't never be pressing the issue, bro. I'd be like, if niggas like the music, they gonna like the music.
Yeah.
Cause niggas and I'd be like, most of the time when niggas are listening to music, it's in the car anyway, and niggas ain't watching no video.
That might have
So
changed
that's
these
how I be
days.
feeling.
I think that's how we used to do it. But you gotta remember, you going with different people that move with they watch things and shit. And they be looking at visuals and shit like that, and they be on YouTube just at the crib and all that or whatever on the train. You gotta think about all those other elements where sometimes niggas need that visual. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of visuals,
Fact.
Javon and Quan. Javon and Quan, man.
Yeah,
You know, you dropped a nice little
man.
storyteller in a heater, man. You want to talk about that a little bit, man? So, what inspired you to do that, and what made you just put that concept together like that?
Honestly, the crazy shit about how that song like started was with the beat. I heard the beat, and then on that section where you get the boom 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 boom, like I was just listening to it, and honestly I was like, when I'm listening to the intro and shit, I'm like, man, that's a long ass intro, but I'm still just listening to it, and then it get to that part, and just because of that I was like, ooh, that sounds like somebody beating on somebody's door. And then I was like, well, why would somebody be beating on somebody's door? And then I just wrote around that.
Mm,
I did the whole story literally started off with me thinking about somebody beating down somebody's door.
right.
And I was like, all right, well then I gotta create a narrative around that. But it can't be something typical, but it also has to be some shit that's relatable.
Mm,
And I figure if I have a story about like the duality of it, both sides, then no matter what side you come from, you'll be able to identify with some shit, some part of it.
yep. Yep. And it's funny that you said that because I was picking up on, I believe it was Javon's role first as being like, the street dude and didn't have dad around. So the lack of a dad influence was missing from Javon's side of the story, I believe, right? And he was raised by
Yeah, yeah,
moms. He was
yeah.
raised by his moms in the streets. And I liked how you depicted that because then you almost did a mirror comparison of both people too, kind of going what you said, but you also flipped it in your next verse when you had Quan with both parents, I believe, and then
Mm-hmm.
tied it in to like how things just got corrupted in his world because of how certain things unfolded because of Javon. I believe that's what it ended up
Yeah.
being. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then,
you know, you're right. You're right.
okay. Because then I was picking up what you was putting down, especially when like he started, going out for revenge. Quan, you know what I'm saying? Quan became
Yeah,
revengeful,
yeah, yeah.
which was fire
Because
because
it
that almost.
started off because
Go ahead.
with Javon on the part of the song where I was like, niggas is flossing or whatever. That was Quan. He saw niggas flossing
Okay.
and
Okay.
he saw niggas flossing, and that was money that Quan got from the scripts
Yes.
that the screenplay that he had sold. So it went from
Oh.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So it went from he saw niggas flossing, so it was like now Javon want to prove he tough by doing some shit like robbing a nigga like Quan.
Uh huh.
Then he end up taking away this nigga's daddy, so now he live in the same cycle that you know what I'm saying. Like it's
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. It was like a butterfly effect
Yeah,
almost type situation and shit. Like
yeah,
how one thing led to another, but he seen one thing, but then the other guy had to prove something, and then it basically they met right here in the middle in a clash of violence.
yeah, yep.
Hey,
And
incredible storytelling.
and I want yeah, real. And I wanted. I didn't want it to be a happy ending. Like I was like the guy, like Javon changed his life, got
For the
baptized,
worst.
started going to church, but he
Yo,
was
and I
still the
picked that
nigga
up
that got his
too.
life took.
Yup, exactly. And the funny thing is, I
Yeah,
spoke on that part heavy because I was like, what a lot of people don't understand in the environment is that there's a lot of Javons. You know what I'm saying? There's so many Javons that
yeah,
have done dirt, changed their lives, but unfortunately, that's always going to be behind you. And I think you had made a reference about the
right.
dark cloud above them or something like that, like it never left or something. And
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, because that
yeah,
you can be 50 years old and somebody still want to cram your shit from something that you did when you was 15. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
yeah.
people move with revenge. So that's why I also felt that Quan verse was fire because it led into exactly what I was talking about with that. You know what I'm saying? Because people try to
Yeah,
change
yeah.
and they will change. Some people change, but you can't shake your past a lot. Especially when you do dirt.
Facts,
I go by the saying of you do dirt, you get dirt. You know what I'm saying? And it can come
facts,
back tenfold in a year. It can come back tenfold in 20 because revenge never dies. You know what I'm saying? Beef is always up.
facts.
You know.
And that go and it also ties with that old adage. You know, they say forgiveness is divine.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say like biblical presence as divine entity, and like even if God forgave you, Javon didn't.
Javon did it. Yep.
Javon didn't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It's like the opposite of God
yeah.
did. Javon didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. Facts.
Nah, man, that shit was
Facts.
fire,
Big
man. So, did you find yourself? Have you ever wrote a song kind of deep like that before? Because I felt like that was my first time hearing you go that angle and take a route like that, which was pretty dope. Because it takes a lot for an artist, I feel like, to be able to make a story like that.
I it took me like 45 minutes to write that story, bro.
Mm.
Like but I was in a crunch. Like bro, when I heard the beat and when I came up with that concept, my kids had walked to the corner store.
Mm.
And I can't like write or record shit like clearly unless these motherfuckers ain't here. So I'm like, yo, I got until they get back to
Mm-hmm.
write this and record this goddamn song.
Okay.
So from it to literally from the concept of me coming up with the concept to when I posted it was like 3 hours. And
Impressive.
I was just
Pretty
I
fucking
was
impressive.
bro, it was because and I was like I had just read like some, and the reason why it even became a story is because, like I said, it was inspired by the Ren shit. I
Yep.
was reading comments that I was had on my reaction. That's another reason why I call it the tale of, because if you notice when Ren does his stories, it's the
It's
tale,
the tail.
Benson's tale,
Yep.
or the tale of, you know what I'm saying?
You copycat
So
ass
I
nigga.
wanted to even, hey, no, I would, hey, Rick, I wanted to, hey, look, I wanted to show love, but I also wanted to make sure that the story was like absolutely something that you wouldn't hear Ren rap about.
Right.
So
And that's
I,
what
I
makes it
wanted to
dope.
be
It's the
complete.
street aspect. You know what I'm saying? It's the environment,
Yeah,
neighborhood. You gotta relate to that from being either from around the way or in the way. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Like,
right.
because an average consumer of what we see on YouTube, depending on who we talking to and fan bases, they're not gonna pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. They're not gonna pick
Fact,
up on that. And that's what, and
fact.
and that sidebar into this is like that's what makes it so hard with certain things and conversations because I feel like a lot of consumers don't pick up on a lot of the nuances that go on within the hip hop culture. So to have a full
Yeah,
judgment or
yeah,
assessment of things, I'd be like, well, you're missing this part of it a little bit to have a full basis of it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
watch
yeah,
reactors go and do that, and I almost get mad every time because I'd be like, but you don't know fucking hip hop then if you don't know what the fuck this is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Right,
I
right.
be
Like you're
getting
not paying
tight.
no attention. You not listening.
You
Like
not really in the
goddamn. Like
trenches
yeah,
like that. You just here for the
real
raps.
shit.
And not to say that, because there's things that I don't know. But I think I would know a little bit more than your average consumer Joe. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to
Yeah,
just environmental stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's just around the
yeah,
way
yeah,
because
yeah,
hip
yeah.
hop is from that. You know what I'm saying? So if you not raised
Fact.
around that, have people that is from that, family in that, watch movies and documentaries even. You know what I'm saying? If you just don't got the knowledge, a lot of shit be flying over your head. Like, and I've seen a bunch of people like popping reactors do stuff that's like street related stuff or hip hop related stuff and miss the whole in neighborhood concepts and shit. And I used to do this a lot with Harry Mack.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yo, Harry Mack's good, but there's something that's missing for me. It's like he doesn't rap for things that relate to me. He doesn't rap for things that are around the neighborhood. Like I'll go listen to him and I'll listen to like Shoe Gang or Coast Contra after, and I'd be like, they're
he
making
be
raps.
grilled chicken sometimes. He be grilled chicken, like just like
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
mad
like no
bland.
no real seasoning. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like if you gonna do something, I'm like, I need some Boys in the Hood references. I need some Bishop and Juice bars in there. Like, I need just cultural
yeah.
moments in there for me. And I feel like artists,
It be so much non hip hop in these hip hop nigga shit.
yes,
It don't even make no
yes,
sense, bro.
it's just like you rapping to me, and it's like it's good. And like, let's just call it what it is. A lot of white artists don't have that ability to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes an
Fact.
Eminem so special. You know what I'm saying? That's what
A
makes
Mac
exactly
Miller,
what a Mac
a
Miller, you
Paul
know what I'm saying?
Wall, a
Yeah.
Millie's.
Yes, a
Niggas like
Millie's.
yeah,
Yes, it's what makes them different because they have that cultural element in them. They have that
yeah.
something in their DNA that's different from the other average white artists like a Tom McDonald, like a Samson, like a Adam Calhoun. Who else out there? Like there's a bunch of
Knox
them.
Hill,
You know what I'm saying?
a Knox Hill.
Knox
Wait, I'm
Hill,
gonna throw
yeah,
that out
Knox
there.
Hill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a difference. Like Harry Mack, and once again, all of these dudes are respectively talented in their own right. You know what I'm saying? For my opinion,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But like when it comes down to just how I connect, I'm like we missing shit. You know what I'm saying? And those be the elements that I
yeah,
be like, I need those. You know what I'm saying? I need those all the time.
yeah. Real shit, real shit.
You know, nigga. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
hip
it's.
hop and shit. Uncle Grifto don't really know hip hop like that, but you know.
Oh no, they bro. Hey, nah, hey. I learn new about myself every day too, nigga. I learn shit about myself every motherfucker. I don't be knowing the goddamn thing about shit, bro.
I'd be like, wow, I'm stupid.
But yeah, I was just like, I'm just here. Like shit,
Yo, I'm
this
just
this how they
existing in
look
the
at it.
world,
Like
bro. Word. That should be wild, bro. But
right,
do you have
like
any
I'm
other
like yeah.
more conceptual songs like a Javon and Quan in the Tuck? Or do you have a visual, like an animated visual at least that could be prepared for that? Because I think if you was to set something up for that, that shit would go crazy. Because now you getting an
I'm
idea
a
because they're visual.
I, I I don't have any more like because how okay like how I write is kind of weird. Like I can't be like okay I need a song for the ladies and then go write a song for the ladies. Like or I need a club banger. Let me go write a club banger. Like I can't like if you have an album, if I drop a project and there's not one song for the bitches on there, it's just because that's not the bag that I got in creatively. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, and I was just that was just what came to me with the Javon and Quan shit. So I may or may not ever write another track like that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I definitely want to get this song some visuals,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I feel like
Definitely,
I feel
dog.
like it'll get more of a push out there if I get some fire visuals for the shit.
Because
I already hit
it's
up
about other consumers
my
consume
homeboy
things.
about this shit.
Do like
Yeah,
if you take this recommendation, do kind of similar to like what Ren did with that he did something where there was a second part to the song and it was an animated like visual basically. You know what I'm saying? Like you can fucking use I'll send you some
yeah,
apps that you can probably create that shit yourself and don't even gotta fucking get a middleman. You know what I'm saying? This just be through you. You know what I'm saying? I can send you the app for that. So
yeah,
you can
yeah.
create a script and shit in the visual, but do something like that. I think that'll take it a long way because once again, these consumers out here, You get a mixed bag of everything. But when it comes to like, I feel like when I've noticed with independent artists, when you add motion to your whatever visual you give, it just adds something to people wanting to click on it. Even with shit with the thumbnails, I'd be like, oh, so niggas just really love AI. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's just like this is the direction that we're going right now. It just got to be visually
yeah.
appealing
Hey, people.
immediately.
Yeah, hey, it's niggas, it's graphic designers that are imitating the AI look
Yes,
because people are gravitating
that's what they're
towards it.
gravitating
Like
towards.
it's
Mm-hmm.
hey, I seen somebody comment. It was like, "What the age we live in, where we're imitating shit that's imitating us."
Yo, facts,
And
bro.
I'm like,
Ain't that crazy? What a time to be alive,
like
my
that's
nigga.
so crazy.
What a fucking
That
time
shit
to be
wild.
alive, man. Serge actually put out a
Real
question for
shit.
us too. Back to album comparison. So, he wanted to know, sorry, fucking clicking on the wrong screen. Where is it? He wanted to know which Tupac album was better between Machiavelli or Me Against the World.
For me, it'll be Machiavelli. Machiavelli is nostalgic to me though. That's a nostalgic thing. I remember being scared of which song is it? It had that weird ass distorted voice doing the Bible quotes at the beginning of the song.
I know
And I
exactly what you're
remember
talking
being
about too.
little. Hold on. I think it's that's gonna bother the fuck out of me. And I remember just that being intriguing as shit for me. It was
Because he definitely used to have those distorted voices all through his albums. I feel like he was one of the first people to kind of do shit like that too, low key. Had those little distorted voices
Blasphemy.
and shit. Ah, Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
That's
That was
my
the
song.
song. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
recall,
yeah.
recall.
I that's I remember that stuck out to me, and that made that whole project just a little bit more sinister. Just the juxtaposition between the fucking how crazy psychotic that voice was, but it was reading Bible shit. And to me, and I like that was just I don't know. They like creatively just hit some shit in my head when I was little. I was like, damn, like that's crazy. Like, cause you're not supposed to fear what he's talking about, but he's saying it in such a
In such a
fearful way.
fearful way, yeah.
Yeah, like that was always dope to me. That always stuck out to me. So I got to go with the Machiavelli album. And it was a shark shot me. That part, this shit was good.
So it's funny. So kind of on the same sentiments as you. And for you, Surge Dog, I definitely am fucking with the Don Illuminati Machiavelli album, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the 7 Day Theory, because this track list. I'm looking at the track list. I always got to pull up this track list when we talk about these things. And for
Yeah, I
me,
had to go back and look
yeah,
too.
you know, though Me Against the World has some great songs on it. You know what I'm saying? Me Against the World, So Many Tears, Heavy in the Game, like great songs. Death Around the Corner, Fuck the World, great songs. But me,
All Eyes on Me was better though.
I love Disrespect. I love Disses and Disrespect. And this Don Illuminati album was a disrespect towards Dre. He said, Toss It Up was we got California Love Part 2 without gay ass Dre. You know what I'm saying? People forget about that. You know what I'm saying? We got Toss It Up on there. We got Hail Mary on there. Bomb First. That's the first 3 tracks. To Live and Die in LA, classic. So it's like you went 6 for 6 to be honest, because even after that, it's Blasphemy. Life is an Outlaw, Just Like Daddy, Crazy, White Man's World, Me and My Girlfriend, Hold Your Head, Against All Odds. That might be a non-skipper. That might be another non-skipper. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's strictly that and the lore behind the album where it's like the original album cover was crazy. I don't know if y'all remember the original album cover for this. You know what I'm saying? The original album cover, it was like Dre getting bent over, you know what I'm saying? And some wild shit was going on in that. And I was just like, yo, this is a crazy album. And this was, I
He
think
did
that
not
was,
fuck with Dre at all.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't fuck with it. He
No,
didn't
no,
fuck with Dre at
yeah.
all at this point. So this was a diss album. You know what I'm saying? Technically, this was an album just coming at everybody and saying fuck all y'all niggas. So I fuck with this album straight up. And it's his last studio album, if I'm not mistaken. Before because this came out when he died. After he died, I think.
Yep.
So so
Hey,
I like this.
the
Classic.
creativity behind that shit too. Like if you see it was executive produced by Simon, is what it says on the thing.
Mm.
And if you notice, Simon was the guy who helped Jesus carry the cross in the Bible.
Oh wow.
And then Pac is on the
He's
cross
on the
on the damn, like
cross.
it was just all kind
Very
of, it's just shit
creative.
like
Very
that because it
Easter egg
wasn't Suge
shit.
Knight. Like all the other albums before that was on Death Row was executive produced by Suge Knight. That's the only one that says Simon, and nobody fucking knows why.
I didn't peep that. I didn't listen. This is why we
Yeah.
talk about this hip hop shit, man. This is why we talk about, because it's things that other people may know that I might not know. This is why we here, my nigga. This is why we here. But
Yeah.
nah, I'm definitely sticking with Don Illuminati, dog. I mean, once again, if you got a no skipper, and it's crazy when you look through albums and you're like, damn, this is really a straight through album. Like there's very few of those. But when you go back and look at shit, you're like, yeah, this is one of the ones. Like so far, we got Chronic 2001 as a straight througher, Don Illuminati as one. I can already tell you, Get Rich or Die Trying is one that you can play straight through and don't skip shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a few, man. There's a few. But yeah, it's this over Me Against the World all day. Because I think Me Against the World was right after he came out, right? Or is that the one where he's with the chains, right? Where he's with the chains and he's like, it's the on every t-shirt.
I thought that was it. I thought that, yeah, Me Against the, yeah, me. No, was that All Eyes on Me?
It was All Eyes on Me. That's because it's the cross. It's the famous picture. The
famous
picture that Tupac got, you know what I'm saying, on his album.
All Eyes on Me, but All Eyes on Me might be my favorite, one of my second favorite Pac album. My favorite Pac album is Better Days. It came out after he died.
I think my favorite Tupac album is still Don Illuminati. Straight up.
Overall?
Mm-hmm.
You think the Illuminati, you think that's better than All Eyes on Me?
Let me go click on the All Eyes on Me discography real quick.
Yeah, you might need to look at the All Eyes on Me. You might need to look at the All Eyes on Me track list.
We look at the. Oh, I already see what's going on. I see exactly what's going on with this one. Okay, yeah, no, All Eyes on Me, then Don Illuminati. Definitely. Because it's like 10 tracks of just straight bangers, bro. Like it's literally 10 tracks of straight bangers. Like Ambitious of a Rider, All About You. It's all about you. Scandalous. She's so scandalous. Got my mind made up with meth. Like, come on, bro. How do you want it?
Bro,
America's Most Wanted.
All Eyes on Me is basically a best of Pac album. It's basically a best of Pac album.
Because Hearts of Men is something I don't remember, but still, it's probably a banger. No More Pain. I came to bring the pain. Life Goes On. Great one. Only God can
War
judge me
Stories,
now.
nigga.
Dope one. Trading War Stories. Dope one. California Love. Yo, hold on. This nigga gave me. This is a whole album of straight throughs like this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, Pac. Shit, nigga. Wonder why they call you bitch. When we ride, is that when we ride on our enemies? Is that when we ride on our enemies?
Yeah,
that's on here.
Yeah,
oh, nigga, this is the best one. This is the best one, easily. Heaven ain't hard to, because every
rather
song
be your nigga.
Every song on this is
I'd rather be your in.
Every song on this is a banger, my nigga. There's probably 4 songs on here that's filler. You know what I'm saying? There's probably 4 songs. 4 songs that's filler.
Yeah.
4 out of 27. Damn, this is an instant classic right here. This is hard. This track list is hard. This track list is fucking hard right here. Yeah, so it's All Eyes on Me, then Don Illuminati, but All Eyes on Me versus the other shit. Not All Eyes on Me, but Me Against the World versus Don Illuminati all day. Don Illuminati all day. And Pac got so much fucking albums though, like, cause we forget about the albums that he dropped beforehand, like Strictly for My Niggas. That's one of my low key favorite ones too. Troublesome, Still I Ride. Oh, that's later on.
Better Days is the best posthumous released rap album of all time, bro.
Better Days.
I'm telling you.
Why am I drawing a blank on that? Tupac album?
I don't know, man. It had the Thug's Mansion on there.
I feel like we had this conversation, but I don't think I really like that one. What's it called again? Better Days?
Better Days, the album.
Is that the M produced album?
Yeah, with a Z, Days.
Or is that
no?
That's loaded to the game.
Yeah. Thug life, bitch. Fuck them all.
But isn't Better Days basically like after he died, they just kind of made a compilation and threw some other songs that never came out?
Nah, they did it was they have some songs on there that they was unreleased songs that they had new producers add they shit on. They just updated the sound of it.
I might have to go back and peep this one because I see songs that I remember, but I also see songs that I'm like,
Mama, hey, listen, Mama's Just a Little Girl is one of the best Pac songs, period.
Because Ride on Our Enemies is on this.
Yeah, that the Ride on Our Enemies that you probably familiar with is the one that's on this album.
No.
Yeah, the one that you probably more familiar. The one that you probably more familiar with is this one. That's this one. That's the one on. That's the one on. That's the Better Days version.
Okay. But what's the other one? The other one is This Is What It Sounds Like When We Ride on Our Enemies, and it's got the piano. It's
the same song, different beat.
But
same song, different beat.
The one I just did is a different version, though, right? With the piano that plays.
The one that you did is
when he goes Fugees. Fugees a Mob Deep.
Yeah, that's on Better Days. That's the original. That's on Better Days.
That's Better Days.
That's
too?
That's the yeah.
So what the fuck's the original one then? Shit. Tupac.
Yeah, I think the original, if I remember correctly, they threw on like a Tupac new remixes thing with the Outlaws, if I remember correctly. But I probably don't. But yeah, that's the one that you know is that one. Nigga, I'm telling
that's
you.
Wild. I thought that was on the fucking other shit. Wow.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, Better Days to me is the best. To me, that's the best rap album that the rapper didn't have any input on.
Okay.
To me, I think that's the best one.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, I know you remember Thug's Mansion.
Yeah, I did. Because Nas hopped on that shit too, right?
Yeah, the Anthony Hamilton version too. Mm-hmm. Ain't no place I'd rather be.
Yep.
Chilling with homies and family.
You know what one of my low-key favorite songs of Tupac's is? Until the End of Time, where RL singing the hook, and what's the beat where it's like doom to doom 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 to doom doom doom. What you do for love. You try to
do for love, yeah.
I like that song too. Those are my two like low-key favorite Tupac songs.
I remixed that, by the way. I did a remix of that, by the way, called Sucker for Love.
Okay.
Yo,
but listen. As much as I get at Tupac a lot, I love Tupac, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm a Biggie guy, though. I'm a Biggie guy, but I love Tupac.
See, here's my thing with them. And Biggie was a better rapper. Yes. Pac was a better everything
better
else.
Storyteller and everything else. Like he strung everything together.
Better production.
Yeah.
Pac had the better production. He had the better work ethic. Clearly.
Yes, 1,000%, 1,000% with the work ethic. Yep. I mean, he got music that we still probably ain't heard today, but yeah, 100% work ethic wise. But rapper Biggie, that's probably the only thing Biggie had over Pac was the ability to rap. You know what I'm saying? Was the ability to actually rap. But Tupac overall talent was great. I can't even deny that. And I'm a Biggie guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a Biggie. And it's weird how I work because I'm a Biggie guy with a West Coast bias. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's funny. That's funny.
It's wild how that works out.
Nigga.
What's you heard the Remy shit? You heard the Remy shit?
I saw on IG her at the what is it on the radar?
Yeah.
Doing it. I saw that, and then I was on Facebook and I seen this one girl that that's on my shit. She shared it, and I was like, "Yo, Remy is a real life clown right now out here. Like she's a real life clown out here. Like that's crazy. Like I never would have thought I'd see the day that Remy would be a fucking clown. Like it's wild, bro. The shit that's going on with the rappers." No, bro, bro. The shit that's going on with rappers that we came up with, I'm not feeling it, bro.
Okay, yeah, like how Dames, like how niggas is acting up with Dame and shit. Like, yeah, a lot of people making me look at them differently. But here's the thing, though,
bro,
it goes back to like what academics kind of said too, like allowing, like he said something where I would make rappers sign a contract telling them they can't do certain shit because it ruins the lore of rappers sometimes. Certain things that they hop on ruins the lore. It ruins that super untouchable feel or like nothing bothers them feel. But here's the thing. We have too much access to them anyway, so we already see the ins and outs of what they do because they post every day. They do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think Remy was going to come out the cut and address ex-boo-boo things. And this is after I thought she was under the pick taking pics with Easy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wasn't you?
Yeah, like, why did he even let her do that?
Well, I don't think they
why
even
did
together
Easy
no more.
even let her put that out?
I don't even think they together.
Oh, word?
I don't think so.
Oh, so shit. So hold on. So she fucked up the image of Black Love to get on there and tell niggas that she know what Papoose' head is like.
Yo,
that's
bro,
all
okay.
I got from that. Damn.
Okay, because that's what I was about to say.
That's all I got from that.
I was like, yo, I know how your nigga neck work and that he got so dick. Like that's what.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because here's the thing, though.
Realistically, that's what she got at. And then she was just like, yo, I've been the bitch. She's like, I've been that bad bitch since Bobo's bitch. Like, she was talking her shit. But I was like, you kind of mad at this nigga. I was like, Remy's sick of you, nigga.
Look, Remy can't. Hey, listen. No matter what she said, Remy can't rap as good as Papoose. So if Papoose wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, really just, you know, say some shit.
Though. When she said, yo, because if Papoose was lying about saying that he wrote shit, it's like, yo, he wrote shit, but how come you ain't got nothing though? That's kind of like what she's saying. But I like Papoose tracks. He got Where You At with Joe. He got some tracks out there, but nothing like I Look Too Good.
But see, Pat might be lazy. Shit, if I could write some verses and my bitch should go get this bag, what the fuck I'm gonna do it for?
I mean, that could fit the MO because he with Clarissa.
It might be
get the bag, so you never know.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about on the rap tip. Like, when it comes to that, like, do you think people would rather hear a Remy rap or a Papoose rap?
In 2026?
Even though Papoose, just in general, I think Rem got a bigger backing.
I mean, Rem's also a female rapper, so there's not much, like, I think the sexes of them is different, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Remy in her own bag, like, there's not a lot going on for her as a rapper. Where with Papoose, you got a lot of competition. You got a whole lot of competition. So I don't know how to answer that. I ain't gonna lie. Based off of how we're talking about it, I don't know how to answer because she's a female, and there's not a lot of females that are dope in her space in that mainstream area versus Pat. You got to go against a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? To kind of like break through and sell ass.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, if you put up a concert for Remy or a concert for Pat, I think more people will show up for Remy than Pat.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so when she's saying this nigga ain't got no hits, it's like, shit, I mean, I wouldn't want to go out here and bullshit. If I can write this shit for your goofy ass, they want to see you more anyway. So if I can write this shit for your ass, you go hop on that song with your homeboy Fat Joe, bring the bag back, I'm good. Like, why the fuck would I need to? That to me, that's not proof that he didn't write shit.
And I think you get more money writing and shit like that anyway. So
yeah, see, so to me, that ain't proof he don't write shit. To me, that just might be proof that he lazy.
Yeah, I think for me, I was just shocked because once again, like I said in my reaction, I was like, I don't really get into the female affair of things, but I'm like, it just sounds like she mad at this nigga. You know what I'm saying? She mad about how this nigga been talking. She been silent for a while.
She mad he with a chick that could beat her up.
That's another thing, but that's why she said I'm gonna shoot you with a logo at though. You know what I'm saying? Remy, like, I ain't got no time to fight. I'll just pop you in your chest, which is crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought, we in our 40s. Because
then you just get out of jail. Ain't that what you went to jail for?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You went to jail for that. So it's like, I like the bars for the rap, but it's like, yo, come on, Remy. You know, but I respect this though.
And then that's kind of pussy, honestly, because regardless, Clarissa will be coming with some hands. Whether they more dangerous hands or not, she's still coming with hands. You got to shoot, bitch.
You got to shoot.
You talking all this hardcore shit, but you got to shoot. Yeah.
You scared to fight?
Like, stop picking fights with people.
that might whoop your ass, exactly. But I will say this. I got to give her credit for rapping versus, hopping on Vlad or hopping on the Breakfast Club or doing a whole hour segment of just fucking, well, I didn't like how Pat did this, and then they ask these other questions I don't care about. So I respect the fact that she raps.
That's because nobody want to sit there and listen to her deep ass voice talk about her how.
Remy gonna shoot you, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, hey, nah. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I had so much respect for Remy before, bro. But I'm sorry, the clown shit. That shit
That shit
wild
fucked
to
it
me,
up for you.
bro. But,
It was different. It was out of the
yeah,
blue too. I just didn't see that coming because here's the thing: I saw the audio right, and I was like, okay, she dropped the song.
yeah.
Then I'm like, wait, you did a live performance on the radar? You did this live? I was like, damn, this don't hit the same now that you did it live.
Yeah.
Because I looked at it way different hearing just the audio versus like, wait, you went on the radar for this? This was your freestyle? This was your freestyle for this? I liked it better when it was just a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
liked it a lot better when it was just a song. You know what I'm saying? And this all comes, and we'll keep this in the same ballpark because this all came after I was just saying Remy should be in top 10 females of all time. And this doesn't change that because I seen a list the other day, right? And
You think so?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Yes, I do. I do think so. But here's the thing. I'll actually swap out Eve though. I was actually arguing for Eve, but there was a list I seen the other day where and I'm gonna read off these names right now. So it was top female rappers of all time, and they're in order. So it was Nicki Minaj, Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim, MC Light, Queen Latifah. I'm not mad about this top 5 at all. Missy Elliott, Foxy Brown, Lady of Rage, Rod Digger, Young M.A. That's where I lost it. And then here's the honorable mentions. Honorable mentions: Shauna, Remy Ma, The Brat, Cardi B. So I lost it throughout this whole list.
Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna say this. That list is 100% invalid because Jean Grey is nowhere on it. If Jean Grey is not on this motherfucking list, I'm sorry. It's you ain't no way. Yeah. Jean Grey, my favorite FMC.
I don't think I'm familiar with Jean Grey. I'm not gonna lie.
Word, Attack of the Attacking Things, bro. Listen to that on your own time, bro. I'm telling you.
Because I can't front. That's a female MC.
And she actually, it might be a little bittersweet because she actually like retired from rap like 10 years ago and literally has stopped.
Damn.
Like done. Like she erased all of the shit off of her. Like I think it was like 2 months ago she announced that she erased all of her shit off her SoundCloud.
Wow.
Yeah, no, she said because she was like, at least the shit that's on her SoundCloud, she was like, she getting rid of because that's not her life no more. She also on some other shit.
Wow.
And that's crazy. Like she used to rap with nigga Talib and Mos and on Ninth One. She was on Ninth Wonder production and shit before Rhapsody was. So yeah. Jean Grey is she that beast, bro.
Okay. Well shit, who would you sub her out for though? On this list, I mean, probably Young M.A. or Rod Digger, probably. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Young M.A. Yeah. I would have put Cardi in the top 10, not the honorable mention. I would have put it maybe at like around 9 or 10. 9 or 10. Cardi has one of, if not the best female deliveries for rap. Like her delivery,
even if she don't write
is
her raps,
always. Who gives a shit? How many of the motherfuckers did you name on that list in the top 10 that ain't write they shit?
Funny, as soon as I said
Lil Kim didn't write that shit.
I was literally about to be like, Lil Kim, nigga, like, alright.
Yeah, so
right.
you know what I'm saying, and you know, and being able to recite your own, the passion you put in being able to recite some shit got to be said too. You know what I'm saying? Like even because and Cardi has said that don't nobody write for her, so it's still up in the air. You know what I'm saying? We just say that other motherfuckers write for her. She has never said people write for her. So I really honestly don't fucking know. But so that's why
do write for them though. I ain't never heard a rapper be like, yeah, somebody writes for me. I ain't never heard that. So that don't really hold too much for me. That don't hold too much for me, dog.
But yeah. But see, yeah, but the way she actually does rap and deliver her shit, like she
I don't know, bro.
Raps. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the way she raps.
You really?
I like the way she raps. Just
her
to hear
style
her, right?
is way too polished.
But comparing her to like just female MCs that I just grew up listening to sonically as rappers, I'm like, she just sound good on beats for like, you know, shit with chicks pop their ass and shit like that. It sounds good. She got a sexy voice. Her voice is sexy. It sounds good. But like, I don't think she raps like on the level of a Nicki, a MC Light, a Queen Latifah.
She's far better than Nicki.
Who's better than Nicki?
She's definitely better than Nicki, bro.
Who?
Cardi's definitely better than Nicki, bro.
How?
What do you mean how? Have you not heard any of the bullshit? First of all, Nicki ain't had any motherfucking impact on shit in what, 10, almost 15 years on rap? She been dropping mid-ass projects. Bro, are you really? What? Cardi came out and snatched the Grammy before Nicki. What do you mean?
We talking about rapping.
Nicki was still Nicki. I'm
Me
talking about rapping.
You telling me
You
Cardi
mean
B
to tell
is
me you want to
rapping
sit
better
there and
than
listen
Nicki
to?
Minaj?
I don't want to hear that
So
shit.
listen, before she was
I'm
Roman,
sorry.
before she was doing Roman and the Roman, she was a beast. I'm talking
So
about before
that was one
Roman.
project. She had one project before that.
She had a bunch of mixtapes.
Nah, she had one. Beat me up. She had beat me up. One.
We know when you go mainstream, you lose a part of your talent though. Because you're not doing it for your talent no more. You're doing it for the industry. Same with Cardi. Cardi does things for the industry. Like you think what? I can't even recite shit that she do. I can't even recite shit she do, bro.
I said, but nobody talks about Cardi's mixtapes. They talk about her albums.
What album? They talk about singles from her albums. They don't talk about her albums. They talk about singles like Bloody Shoes. Every
song, every song on Cardi's debut album was in the top 100. Every song, the entire album was charted. What do you mean? Every song, the entire album, bro.
These charts to the advantage, man. I am not.
I'm just being real with you.
But you really think
I'm just being real?
The technical side of rap, and you're a rapper, and you're gonna sit here with a straight face and tell me that Cardi B raps, not makes better music, but raps better than Nicki Minaj. So if you was to put them head to head in a rap battle, you're saying Cardi's gonna rap better than Nicki?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Damn. Nicki ain't got shit but weird noises, head shakes, and costumes, bro. That's all she got, bro.
Now, I think
that's all. Nah, but not. But Cardi actually said. Cardi actually say some shit that'll like cut. I don't think Nicki got it in her to do no shit like that. All Nicki can talk about is fucking.
I have to 1000% disagree with that. I don't think Cardi's that nice, man. I don't think she's that nice. I don't think she's nice.
I don't know, man.
I think she's good and works within the sounds of things. Like when it comes to certain music and it fits, she sounds great. But I'm talking about just as far as just a female MC. I don't think Cardi a female MC, dog. I don't think so.
Her projects be Cardi's albums. If that's the
case,
bro.
Young M.A. raps better than Cardi to me. Like that's like if we're going there and saying like Young M.A. raps better than Cardi.
Hell nah. But to me, Young M.A. too basic. Yeah, she too basic.
They hating, but they broke though. And so wait. You saying Young M.A. is basic, but Cardi B is not?
No.
Oh my god,
Cardi B rapping,
Cardi
bro.
B, you like Cardi because she's sexy and shit. I see what you doing, nigga.
I'm gonna be real. She look like one of the Men in Black aliens right now. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's what they all look like now. All of them that got that Bugs Life body, they all looking like that. They all looking like that right now. Sadly,
he said Bugs Life. These motherfuckers got thoraxes. I ain't trying to hear it.
They all running around crazy right now. I ain't a fan of it at all. So that's what I'm saying. From the neck up, from the neck up, Cardi firm as fuck. Let me ask you though. A quick pivot. BBL or natural?
Natural.
All day.
Bro, listen, I'm so natural, bro. I don't want no chick with no implants in their chest, none of that, bro. Like, give me the saggage. Give me that. Give me. I think I want the motherfuckers. If they laying on your stomach, give them to me, baby. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
That's the country shit.
Hey, real shit. Hey, listen, look, if you wake up and they under your armpits, holla at me. Like, I
don't care too much because I'm an ass man anyway, so like these could be fake or flat. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But with the ass, I don't like the phenomenon with the new asses. Like I need that shit real. Like it could be a teardrop.
Yeah.
It could be a yoga's or Pilates butt. It don't matter what type of ass it is, as long as it's not a BBL ass. As long as it's not injected with fillers.
Yeah.
I don't care about nothing else.
Real shit, because I don't like no artificial fillers and shit that I eat. That include ass too. God damn it, right?
I saw a funny joke. They said what does a battery and an asshole got in common? They said you stick your you stick your tongue on it even though you know you're not supposed to.
Hey, listen. I saw that and I disagree because I feel like you're supposed to lick that ass. God damn it! That's what it's there.
Supposed to
That's
go
what
grocery
it's
shopping,
made
dog.
for.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what it's
supposed to be
made
grocery
for.
shopping.
Like, yeah, fuck yeah, you damn sure, nigga. Listen, man. Look, this is how I see it. If you ain't willing to lick her brown eye, you should not be fucking with her in the first place.
It's a fact, though.
Like it's like,
It's a
come on,
fact.
like.
But believe it or not, there's a lot of niggas that don't believe in eating butt. A lot of niggas don't
That's
believe in eating
crazy.
butt, man.
They children. Them niggas is mentally
I'll be
children.
like, yo,
That's
it's
what I
right
feel
there. I'll
about
be
it.
like, the shit's right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, somebody, nah, hey, no, the whole girl made a post on Facebook and she was like, so when y'all cracking from the back, y'all just be like, let me go and lick her ass. And I'd be like,
yes.
Like, how you gonna look at this motherfucker and like,
Like,
yes,
there's not a
that's
time that I don't
exactly
not
what.
look at it and be like, nah, I don't want to do nothing with that. Like, I look at it and be like,
Yeah, boy, just get the texture on your tongue. Find out what we talk about and
let me see what's
get
going
back
on
to
here.
like.
Because I feel like if I look at it like this, if you're afraid to eat butt, that means the first bit don't smell too right. That's just my honest opinion. That is
Yeah,
always my
you probably
honest
was
opinion.
fucking with a dirty one.
If you, that means you don't want to go there because it smelled like butt. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Because the ones I dealt with never really smelled like butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know we got assholes and they all stink, but they never smelled like doo-doo or butt. So it's like, and it gotta be fresh out the shower
people
too.
always try to use that shit. People always try to use it, be like, but you know, booty be dirty. Yeah, on dirty people.
On dirty
Shit,
butts.
you know, motherfuckers don't have to wash their ass. Yeah, you know, people don't have to wash their ass, right?
Like, you know how to wash it right. Like, and then, like, we're not saying let's go lick a fresh out the gym sweaty butthole. Like nobody's saying we doing that. It's like fresh out the shower. It's like right we're in the middle of the extracurriculars. Like, that's it.
8 hours at Amazon all day booty type. Like, nah,
nobody wants to do that. We know that's what that's gonna smell like. We know what that smells like.
But it is niggas that do that. They're like that though.
Oh, niggas like natural scents on females' boxes. I'm not one of them. Don't give me no natural scent of nothing. Yeah. That shit better smell like nothing.
Give me soap.
It better smell like Dove. It better smell like some Dove or some body wash or whatever. Even at the end of the day, you ain't supposed to have that there anyway because your pH balance is gonna get fucked up. So it better just smell like nothing. It better smell like nothing and taste like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga that say they like that shit to have a smell or a scent, you a dirty nigga. You a dirty nigga to me. I ain't
trying to shame nobody. I just see niggas, you know, I'm not no nigga that can just do booty smelling booty, but you know, to each their own, man. To each their own, man.
For me, man. Listen, there's been some boxes where I didn't quit. I didn't tapped out. I said, nah, we good. This stinks.
I don't think see, that has never happened to me before. The weirdest thing that's happened to me was it was in high school. There's one girl, her cleavage smelled like peanuts. That's like roasted crazy. Peanuts. And I had no idea why, bro. I had no idea why, bro. Roasted like it bothered me.
That is nuts.
Bro, it bothered me. It was nuts. Like that shit bothered the fuck out of me. I had no idea what the fuck that was about, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I was in high school, dog, and like this actually scarred me for box for a little bit because there was this chick who was trying to mess with me. She was like a senior. I think I was a sophomore, and I'll never forget. Niggas was like, "You sure you want to smash it?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" They're like, "She's a hoe," and I was like, "I don't care." But like, they was like, "She has a long thing."
That's why we're doing it. What do you mean?
They said she had a long hanging. Her joint was hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like not the lips, but the C hang. The C.
Oh, see, I would have been like, I gotta see this. I'd been like, I gotta see this.
I did. I was like, I gotta see this, but I was like, I gotta see it before I smash though. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta see it before I smash. So I did some little immature 18-year-old shit or immature teenage shit. I dropped something on the floor, and I had to go peek up there. I seen that shit. I ran. I ain't never seen nothing that long in my life. I was scared. I was 16. See, I was like 16.
Hey, you know, look.
That scared me, nigga.
Bro, I was
like, what the fuck is that?
Bro, look, check this out. So my Twitter is wild. My Twitter feed is wild than a bitch, right? It's this chick on there, and her name, I don't know her name exactly, and it's like the world's prettiest C. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And it's like that long, and she be like inserting it in other chicks.
What?
Like it's us.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
Yes.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. Hey, no, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be thoroughly intrigued, nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna sit here and fake disgusted with you, my boy. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna waste the energy trying to act like I'm grossed out, nigga.
Oh, that would have fucked me up. I would be like, what is that? I would be like, what's happening?
Bro, it be like she be getting that motherfucker. It be looking like she like the nigga getting head, like when when girls be eating that shit. That's like crazy. It's wild as fuck. Yeah, I'm like, I just want to touch it one time.
That would freak me out.
Just one time.
That's making me run, my nigga.
Like
that's making me run.
You wouldn't jack off. You wouldn't give her a hand. Give her a clit a hand. Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy? They say biologically that's what it is too. They like the clit either forms it to that or the other. Yeah. So that's wild.
Yeah, niggas is licking C's, but low key licking you know what I'm saying, how do I put it? Undeveloped peas.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I ain't shaving no goddamn body. You know. You could probably play like horseshoes with it or some shit.
Oh my god. Oh man, this is disgusting.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Listen. I eat ass. I got no judgments. I eat ass, nigga. I ain't got shit to say.
I'm right there with you, but the long C's be killing me, dog. The long C's be killing me. But
man, I ain't ever ran into one in real life, so I don't know.
See, I ran. Made me run.
See, I ran into that mouth.
I still remember her name to this day. We won't say the name here, but I still remember her full name to this day.
Oh yeah, we'd had to do something. Man. Yeah, me and her we'd had to do something, man.
And she wanted it too. So I'd have been like, she wanted it bad too. And I was like, the most
you crazy to not want. You crazy to not want.
That was gonna be the easiest kill too. But I was like, nah, that shit got me fucked up. I was like, and plus even the lips was beat up though. Everything was beat up. Like I don't think I needed that to be like what I needed to have. Everything was wild. Because even the lips.
Hey, plot twist that. Plot twist that was her assignment surgery. That was
shit.
Plot twist.
In 20-somethings, in the 20s, that might have been the case. We was in 2007. 2005, in fact. We was in 05.
She was just equipped.
She was just right. She was just had different things going on. She was beat up.
Hey, I done seen something that looked like some I done seen something that looked like some elephant ears in texture as well, nigga. Like I'm like, Jesus that's Christ. Wild.
Yo, you know what's funny? Bots like be the most unique looking things. They are the most unique looking things. They all look different. Some of them are clothes and got a up look. Some of them be roast beefy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was some comedian. This nigga said something like, when it comes to dicks, it's only like 4 different styles. Yo, it was like, but with his coochies, it's like 100.
There's hundreds of different looks of coochies, bro. You either get with a dick, you get an anteater, or you get a helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You might get a curve or something like that, whatever, you know. But like with females, you getting all sorts of different shit. You getting the amount of different boxes I've seen in my life. Every time you ungift the wrap, you know what I'm saying? When you pull the panties off that bitch, it's a surprise every time. Have you ever been so surprised when you pull something down? You're just like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? You go, whoa,
bro. Hey, nigga, like when you pulling them down and the lips is like kind of sticking to the drawers a little bit, so they peeling. It is like, yeah.
Yo, I had to see one time go peekaboo at me, and it scared me because I was like, yo, they get that puffy? I see the puffy one. The puffy one is crazy.
Nigga, hey, bro. Nigga, see, bro. I just see, bro. I just seen something that look chewed up. That look like some gum. Like, you know, like you chew some gum and you just lay it on the side. Like, I just seen them.
I've seen some ugly boxes before. There's been some boxes I'd be like, I don't think I'm gonna put my face there. I gotta get used to this first.
Yeah, I gotta see how this works.
I gotta visually adjust to what I'm looking at here before I just throw my face there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go down.
Yeah,
Like I gotta
we
adjust
gotta
to
get to
every
know each
boss.
other.
Yeah, we gotta get acquainted
We
first,
got
man.
me and the coochie gotta get to know each other a little
I'm
bit.
like, cause I wasn't ready for that. This is too high and in my face for me. This is too in my face.
That is fucking funny.
God, I
That is
love that, man.
wild. The things niggas talk about
Wild.
is crazy.
This is what the
Oh
couch is all
God.
about, though. This is what we do. This is what we. If you new here, this is
Hey,
what
I'm
we
here
do
for
here.
it. Look, I got couches and a piano, nigga. I got a couch and a piano, nigga. I'm
Oh
good.
shit. Oh, well, I got
Don't
another
ask me to
one,
play that
man.
motherfucker.
Fucking Ti versus 50 Cent. We've been waiting to talk about this for a little bit, so this is about to be a nice little conversation, man. So we got the Harrises versus 50 Cent. Now, there's certain things that I don't like that I've seen from 50, which is the ducking. The ducking has been not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up watching 50 do the opposite of this. You know what I'm saying? We grew up watching 50 go mixtape after mixtape, blog after blog, which when we go blog after blog, he's on brand. I say this to say that he's still on brand, though. He's been doing this, but he also still gave us raps, though. That's the thing that's missing. While he was doing this, he gave us raps, and that's what's missing from Blog
So
50 in
so it's
2010
not on
versus
brand
now.
then, right?
The
Then
on
it ain't
brand
on
part is
brand
the
though,
on
then, right?
brand part is the blogging. The blogging is on brand because I think people are missing the fact that he did this in 2010 with Rick Ross and them too. He blogged, but he just raps too. He raps still too. This one is just blogs, and that's it. Blogs and Chat GBT and AI. I'm not here for that.
Yeah,
I'm not here for that.
yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. Ti doing exactly what he need to do, and he
Rap.
washing this nigga
He
and
did.
family. I'm sorry, Ti and company is whooping this nigga 50 ass, and
I'm
it
gonna
is what
say
it is.
I'm gonna say that Firebug shit's the best track out of it all.
Domani did cook that shit,
That
bro.
shit
The
was the
video
best
was
track out
fire
of. I
too.
didn't, the video. I could have did without the video because here's my thing. If you would have dropped that video initially, it would have changed everything. But because we waited like what was it, a month after he dropped it or something like that, it just didn't hit the same. It was that point. I'm just like, okay,
I
let's
mean,
see
but
what we
shit,
got
niggas
going on.
gotta have but and we would have waited for the video, then we would have had to wait a month later. Niggas would have been like, it's over and done with. You got to get your shit out there. You
Yeah,
got to
but
get
here's
your
my
shit out
thing.
there and
It
then
wasn't
follow
like
up with a
it wasn't.
video.
But that I don't think. I think that video was AI though. You know what I'm saying? Like video was AI. So it's like if you
It was
waited a
AI
month,
edited, but he was definitely in a real neighborhood, but it was AI edited.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like
Niggas is niggas.
I feel like you could have did that a week after. I think it was just like it did because it doesn't hit the same. Like the song impacts way better than the video. The video just
I
is
don't
like
know.
because I pictured exactly
I
like
don't know.
when I listened to it, I was like, this is what he should be doing in a video if he made a video for this shit. So when I seen the video, it was just underwhelming for me because I'm like, this is what you could have did when you dropped the song. Because you could have just did everything in one shot kill. You could have dropped the song and the video at the same time. If you ask me.
But and niggas might have had. I say, but niggas might have would have had to wait. You know, we in the microwave era, bro.
But what we would
If
be
niggas
waiting
would
for
have
if the
niggas,
audio already came out. I mean, sorry, if the video and the song comes out, it's one. It's a 2-for-1. So we ain't waiting for anything.
yeah, but you waiting to do the video. We
Yeah,
don't know how
but
long it took to edit that shit. I've never did an AI edited video. I don't know how long that shit take.
yeah, me
And,
neither.
and AI, as faulty as it is, it might take a lot of prompts
Oh
and
yeah,
redos to
the shit
make the
that I've
shit
learned with
look
AI, yeah,
and
you right.
match.
Don't it ain't perfect. It ain't perfect.
Yeah,
You're right.
like it might take a lot of. So I don't know how long that shit take. And I'm like, and if he would have waited till the video dropped, niggas been like, damn, bro, shit, we already over that shit now. What you doing?
Yeah.
What you putting the shit out now for?
See, but that's how
So
I
it's like,
felt when
shit,
I.
get the fucking song out there.
Well, no, I like that the song was out there, but I feel like if he would have just, once again, I think he had that in the tuck ready. I just think he waited. I feel like he just waited to do that. That's how I looked at it. I feel like
I
he
don't
just
think he
waited.
had it ready, bro.
You
It
don't
was
think
too
so?
relevant to the time. It was way too relevant to the time. Like what reason would if he had to have a 50 disc on Tuck? Nobody would have seen none of that shit coming. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I feel like the Ti 50 shit was like not random if you know their history,
Right.
but random because it's 2026.
I feel like this. So it's funny you say that. So I feel like the disc came about because once again, right before that, the events that happened before was I think Ti did like a press run, right? Then it was like a couple of back and forths about the verses, and then 50 basically said I'm not doing the verses. So what I think had happened, right, is that both these dudes are businessmen, right? So I think that 50 and T.I. talked in the background behind the scenes. It was like, all right, I know I'm not doing this verses and shit, but you know, let's make some money happen. T.I. got an album coming out. T.I. got to promote some shit. He's gonna put his music out there. He's got that. 50's got to promote his TV show because it's coincidental that he put the fucking disc in his TV show intro. So he's got that. So that's a business marketing move. And then for his sons, they go and bomb on him as well too. Now that brings more attention to their music and more attention to T.I.'s album. I think this was all a strategic beef. This wasn't like a real rap war. I think this was like all
I mean, there's precedent to say that. If you know the Chameleonaire and 50 situation, I don't know if you heard of that. Chameleonaire had spoke on it. Yeah, Chameleonaire had spoke on it. 50 had said something sideways about Chameleonaire a long time ago.
Okay.
And Chameleonaire was like, I'm not even about to say shit back, and left it alone. And he said he seen 50 somewhere.
Oh, I did.
And 50 pulled him to the side and was like, he was like, bro, I threw you an alley-oop.
Yes, I did remember
that. Yeah. Yes. So there is precedent to 50 doing shit like that.
Uh-huh.
But I just don't know how far that would have. I don't know how true that is with him bringing in Tiny and talking about everything but T.I. directly.
Because 50's a troll, right? And we know. 50
but you would still troll. But when you still talk about the nigga that you got the little, that you trying to get, because that promotes Tiny. That don't really promote T.I. from 50's standpoint.
Is,
people going to go see who T.I. I mean, who Tiny is.
Or anything going on? That I don't know. Does Tiny have something on the side like a TV show?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you right on that point. But he was bringing up T.I. before the Tiny thing. I think the Tiny thing was just extra narrative to get. It might have went left, to be honest with you, because now you bring up the Tiny shit, I'm forgetting about.
But he don't never say T.I.'s name though.
I know,
and I don't think 50 has tagged T.I. T.I. though is doing that. He's tagging 50 and saying 50's name and shit.
Very true.
But 50 ain't doing that on the other. So I don't know.
50's playing into I'm the algorithm, so I don't need to mention your name. I'm already in the algorithm, so I can just say I can just do my post, and since I'm the algorithm.
But is he though? Is he though?
No.
Because let me ask you this.
He's pushing it.
Let me ask you this.
I don't think so.
If T.I. and 50 drop a new album same day, who's selling more?
50.
No. Hell no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I think so.
See, here's the problem with that. Here's what people aren't like. Look, T.I. his single just went gold. T.I. been on a press run pressing this album.
As far as about the strategy of what T.I.'s done, yes, T.I.'s gonna sell more because he's promoted better and more for it. You're going based off of that, yes.
Yeah.
If you're going,
so then how was he because the algorithm don't need the promo though, right? So then if 50 the algorithm, then it wouldn't matter.
Nothing but a promo though, because think about it. T.I. went on William Wallow and was like, something about, and this is what started. He said basically, fuck 50, I'm good on 50. Then he dropped. I think what was that song? The banging single, not a diss, but the banging single. They don't know it something like that. He dropped that before or after, I can't remember. But then after that,
it was before.
So it was
way before that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was pushing that shit like a month and a half before that.
And that song was banging. Then it kind of died down for a little bit, and it went back to 50 in the verses. And then with 50 in the verses,
it didn't die down.
No, I'm saying like not the song, but like it just. The traction and the talking about it died down. Like the song was out and then we just moved on, but people still like the song and people were making their TikToks and all of that. So the traction of the song initially just stopped from there, and it just built from that. Now we're waiting for the album. Then Gillian Wallow, they had that conversation, and then that's when he dropped the diss like 3 days later. And then that's when this whole trickle effect happened, because the diss came after T.I. said basically fuck 50. I don't fuck with 50, whatever, because that was like the end of like this versus conversation.
Yeah, but that was after 50 posted. Nah, T.I. didn't drop no music until 50.
That was basically when 50 was just like, I ain't battling you. There was no Tiny post yet. It was just, I ain't battling you.
Yeah, he did. T.I. didn't say shit on record, on wax, to 50 until after 50 posted Tiny.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it.
But he posted Tiny because everybody else posted Tiny. But you know what's funny is that Instagram part, it kind of gets dicey because I'm like, I didn't keep up with everything because I'm like, once again, I'm here for the music and shit. So I'm looking at.
I was watching that shit. I was watching it so I would know when niggas was dropping songs. That's why I was because Because I know niggas like to throw their little teasers on
their
IG
Instagram,
first before
exactly.
anywhere else. So
Exactly.
I'm like, if they drop the teasers up there, then I know I can look out for it to be able to
See,
react
I
to
was
that
already
motherfucker. So
peeping.
that's
I
the
was
only
like,
reason
once
why.
50 didn't even reply back to Fab and them, I wasn't really checking for 50 to tease me with music like that. I was like,
But he
yo,
did
just
though. We just
later
didn't
on,
know it. He
3
did
months,
reply. He, huh?
the more tricks, no more tries. Niggas is pussy, I can see it in
Yeah.
your eyes. He said, fuck you, but it took a visual for niggas to understand that though. It took the AI visual for niggas to
Yeah,
understand
you
that.
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is we just really wasn't paying attention because he said Jim Jones' name in the ad lib on that song, and nobody caught it when
He
he
didn't
was
say it
like
in an
snitching.
original.
Yes, he did. He said Jimmy. He said it in the back, and nobody caught it.
I definitely didn't catch that shit then,
Nobody
cause
caught.
I
I
listened to
didn't
that.
either. I went back and listened to
Yeah.
it, and I was like, wow. I
Oh.
just wasn't paying no fucking attention.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't catch that. I wasn't paying no mind to that. None.
He was
Zero.
on his Jay-Z shit, on his super subliminal shit.
And that's and you know I'm glad that you said that because that's where I think 50's playing right now. 50's playing I'm on my Jay-Z level shit, and niggas ain't gotta come
I
in,
don't
and I
think
don't
he should
gotta
do
do
that.
that. No, I don't, and that's what I
I
disagree with
don't,
this strategy at all, the entire way. You not Jay, nigga. You ain't Hove.
because
You can't
nigga,
do
you can't
that.
spend your whole life dissing fucking Jay-Z for how Jay-Z act, calling him a cool punk, and then you turn around and
And
act
then you
like a
turn around
cool
and act like a
punk.
cool punk. Or I'll give you one better.
Yeah,
You used to be from Mossy, nigga, but now you's a past the Great Poupon ass nigga. Remember when he said that on that diss with BD Siegel?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Cause now you the
yeah.
Great Poupon ass nigga. 50 acting like the Great Poupon ass nigga right now. Straight up.
Facts.
Straight up and down. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts.
I ain't feeling the ducking at all, especially coming from a guy that I'm like, you from the shady aftermath camp, my nigga. You can't be doing this shit. You can't be doing this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I don't respect that. Like I respect it, but I don't respect it.
that's
Because I'm like, I see what you're doing in the angles, but I'm just like, nigga, you rap though. You was the bully. Now this feels like you with a bullies get bullied situation right now. This is what it's feeling like.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. 50 out here getting. I mean,
Get
and
worked.
then you know what? I honestly would have. I'm surprised that Uncle Murder or Yayo ain't jumped in.
I just feel like them niggas don't rap anymore for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like they do
Yayo got a mixtape coming out
Yayo?
this
Word?
month.
Word?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
420 tape. It's on, I
Okay.
think it's all like
I
the
definitely
420
gotta
tape
peep
or
that because
something.
I'm just like, you know, it's funny that we're talking about Yayo because I said I had this argument with Gold a little bit ago too. Not an argument, but like a conversation about it. I was like, Yayo better than Tom McDonald, my nigga. There's a lot of niggas better than Tom McDonald because like, yo,
Yeah, he is
This Tom McDonald
100%
shit,
better than
this Tom
Tom
McDonald
McDonald.
shit's kind of starting to piss me off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the saying that he's better than certain niggas, I'm just like, yo, we need to stop. Just enjoy his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be like, yo, just
Yeah,
enjoy his music, my nigga. Like, yo, don't be saying certain things that just is gonna
Tom
be like,
McDonald
nah.
ain't got no so seductive.
Oh, nigga, do you?
Tom McDonald
You know
ain't
what I'm
got a
saying?
so.
He ain't got no mixtapes where he's just straight bombing on niggas. Because niggas forget about Yayo mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Mixtape Yayo. Mixtape Yayo was a different nigga. Jail Yayo was a
Yeah, no,
different nigga.
the
You know what I'm
Meyer
saying? He rapped
Lansky
different.
tape is my favorite Yayo tape.
Yayo rapped different back in the day, so it's funny how people like really. And I'm like, I understand he's the weakest member on G Unit on the bars, but I'm like, yo, we talking about Tom and Yayo, my nigga. Like, let's stop this. This is like what nigga said. Somebody was in my chat like a while back. I think his name was like Red Nightmare. Shout out Red Nightmare, man, wherever you're at in the world. My man was in my chat talking about Samson's better than 50. I said, oh my God. I said, YouTube is different. I said YouTube's different when you say certain niggas is better than certain niggas. Like I don't believe it. I can always respect craft and like music and shit, but when I be like somebody better than
Hold on,
somebody,
you said Red Nightmare?
yeah.
Did he rap too? Did he like do some?
Honestly, I don't know. He was just in my chat one night and like we was doing the whole Samson thing and like we were just going back and forth about how 50's better than Samson. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. I was like, no, he's not. And that's when I started playing some 50
Bro,
shit.
I got dissed by. I had like 5 diss tracks from a nigga named Red Nightmare.
For real?
From some red, yeah, oh god, like some random YouTube nigga, and I was like, this shit is crazy.
Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious because we were going back and forth
And
for
that's
like the
why I'm
whole
like, I
night
wonder if
too.
it's the same nigga.
Because I know his name is Red Nightmare. Because I'm like, I'm never gonna forget you after this. I was like, I'm never gonna forget you after this night, bro.
I'm never gonna forget you.
You had me arguing over fucking Samson and 50 Cent, bro. Had me going crazy.
A nigga shouldn't even mention Samson in the. Listen, there should be a whole
different category
like this. Like we should ball these niggas up. Yeah, it shouldn't even be in the hip hop because hip hop got subcategories. They shouldn't even be in the subcategories.
Should be in the subcategory.
Like we need to take. Yeah, we need to take like Adam and Tom, Knox, Samson, who the fuck else? Forgiato Blow, all of these niggas, and we need to put these motherfuckers in
See,
a
you can't,
box
yo, you can't
and
put
like
Knox,
shoot it at the
you can't
sun.
put Knox with them niggas though, cause them niggas is kind of funny.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, them niggas is kind of
Nah, that
funny,
nigga
funny.
had a that nigga had a Maud Arbery bars. He right there with
I
him.
mean, I know that Ahmaud Arbery bar was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Like, it goes back to one of those, like, it's like when Wayne said the Emmett Till shit. Like, you just can't say certain bars, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't
But see,
gonna,
you know what? It's a
I'm not
lot
gonna
less
fault
worse.
Knox. I'm not gonna fault Knox for that.
Now listen,
It's a terrible mistake, but I'm not gonna fault him for it.
look, the Emmett Till thing, I think was different. One, because Wayne is a nigga.
I'm about to say he's black. You know
Wayne
what I'm
shouldn't have. Yeah, Wayne shouldn't have said it before for different reasons.
Yes, yes. You know where
Wayne,
you at, my nigga.
he shouldn't have
You
said it.
from down here, dog. You can't say this shit.
Yeah, hold on. But Knox, being a white guy in a black space, talking about relating to a white person who killed a black guy in a white space, it doesn't make it should have never came out of his mouth.
Listen,
He's right there with him.
That's like when Eminem went black boy on that dumbass song where he was trying to be woke and shit. I was just like, I don't like woke Eminem. That was just woke Knox. I call it woke Knox or woke Eminem moment. I don't like those.
Hell nah,
I don't like those.
Because every time I think because every time I think of it, I think of the video where Knox say that he do like this. And like that's all I think about. Every time like nigga, fuck that. jog with me and be the next to my boy. Get your stupid ass on somewhere, nigga. Fucking loser. Shit, hell no.
I ain't mad at it, man. It is because what's crazy is that when I heard it, cause I kept being like, "Yo, what is?" I was questioning the whole time. I'm like, "Yo, what you talking about right now, my nigga?" Then you was like, "You didn't hear the R&B song?" I'm like, "Oh, I thought he was talking about like Drake or something like that." I didn't piece it like that because it didn't sound like that. But I heard what you was putting. I see what you was putting down. But I'm like, hey, it's a woke moment. It's
like, bro,
it's a woke
listen,
moment. It just doesn't work.
what,
Doesn't work.
what respected white MCs have ever said some shit, then had to delete the shit, apologize to somebody's family, and then set up a charity, all because of one line?
I mean, we could say Eminem was
Knox
in that
Hill was the
ballpark.
answer.
Eminem was in that ball. I'm gonna keep screaming. Eminem was there before too with Yellow Brick Road. He was there. He had to do a whole campaign. He had to do that.
That was he didn't. No, he didn't have to do a whole campaign. Nobody cared.
He had to. He had to do that.
He did.
He had to.
He didn't have to do that.
He
didn't have to, bro. I was there. I was there. He didn't have to do that.
Listen, in order for M, I feel like to stay in hip hop's good graces, he had to do some sort of save face moment for that. He couldn't let that just be running. He couldn't let that run. Especially, I remember being in real time when that was happening.
I don't know.
I remember how hip hop felt in real time.
I don't know because
niggas weren't fucking with that.
By that
niggas
point,
weren't fucking with that, bro.
But because by that point, Eminem had gave us 50. That wouldn't have been what would have canceled Eminem, bro.
No, it
by that point,
him,
Eminem already
would have been in a good graces.
He already put in stock in niggerdom. What did Obi Trice say? Because niggas got white boys mad at me because M just had another black boy like he nigga happy. Like he already put in his motherfucking stock. So shit. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, because I wasn't even mad too. But you know the thing is though, with M, I listened to that shit like the whole thing, like not even just what Zeno put out there and like what most people look at. I listened to the whole thing. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking with it because it was more than what he said from what was released. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a line. He was like, "Yeah, I don't do that nigga shit," and I'm just like, "Damn, nigga, like you was really kind of going crazy talking wreck. He was kind of talking wreck on these basement tapes."
but see, look, and I still give it to him because like I said, Eminem, the way Eminem apologized for it, one, on top of the fact that he technically really didn't have to. He did it because he knew he should, just based on the culture he's in and takes a part of. He knew that he should have did that.
Right.
So he did that shit. But then when you go over to Knox, who did what he did, nigga, his apology video, this nigga started talking about himself. Man, I got all of these death threats on my birthday and all the like, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about none of that.
He played a white victim. He played the victim role. Okay, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
I didn't know that came. I thought it was just like I'll delete it and that's it and then all that, but you made a video. And you know what's crazy? When niggas be making these videos, it don't make them look any better. It don't make niggas look better, bro, because now you get caught into like, you say the wrong things. And like you said, you start talking about yourself. What the fuck you talking about yourself for, bro? Like, you don't matter in this situation, my nigga.
Yeah. Didn't nobody click on this video to even know when your birthday was, nigga? Like, so why the fuck did you even bring that up?
We just need an apology and that's it. Though, yo, the one thing I love about white
Yeah,
apologies when they get caught being racist or doing some funny shit are always the videos because they all have the same script. I swear to God, they have like a chat GBT like forum somewhere where they're like, yo, we fucked up, so what should we say?
you know they do. Hey,
These white,
oh God, they got
the white
it's an
apologies
app.
be on script, bro. Every time, like anytime
It's
white
an app.
person, white celebrity
I
get
pick the
caught up,
black people. What do I do?
yo, their
I pick the
apologies
black
be
people. What do
so
I
the
do?
same. They be so the same, bro. Oh my God, it be making me laugh.
That's why I said it was up to me. That's why I said it was up for me because like I just it's not what he did was just not comparable to other motherfuckers in hip hop that I respect.
I
just
understand
can't.
that. Understand.
I
Now I
can't
see
give him that.
why. Because I kept going back. I'm like, Eminem did the same thing. Eminem did the same thing. So now I see why. Now it's coming together. Now it is coming together. And I got to see that apology video now too to have like my own assessment and opinion on it. So I got to.
As soon as I found out, as soon
it.
as bro, somebody had sent me that shit when I was battling with that nigga because he had deleted the bars and I couldn't find it. So, but they still on his Facebook page. That's where I found the motherfuckers. They still up on the Facebook page. He ain't delete that shit. But I was just like, yo, that's I don't know, bro. That shit's weird to me. That whole little thing is just weird. I'm like, bro, like you should have never said this shit in the first fucking place. Like it should have never came out your mouth. As soon as I click on your video, yeah, like I shouldn't have known it was your birthday. I shouldn't have known that you was getting death threats and shit because nigga, you said some shit about somebody who real life
really got shot. And that's an issue. We got police brutality problems out here, my nigga. You can't use that bar, bro.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, like that.
Off the principle.
Off
like the principle alone. That's real shit.
Like that. Like I would have liked it better if he would have got on there and been like, listen, I'm stupid. I don't I'm still not really in tune with the culture that as much as I would like to be. If y'all would help me, some type shit.
So you know what's funny?
Something
now we can't call him an Eminem clone because Eminem said I singled out a whole race and for that I apologize. I was wrong because no matter what color a girl is,
no matter what color, still a hoe.
Oh, it's hoe.
Yeah, hoe.
It was hoe.
I thought it was hoe.
I thought it was soul.
I thought it was hoe.
I thought it was soul.
No, I thought it was hoe. Yeah, no matter what color girl it is, she's still a hoe.
Oh, Eminem's a sick bastard. Eminem's a sick bastard. He said, I'm apologize, but these bitches is hoes still, no matter what the color is. Fuck them. Damn, Em.
Yeah,
shit.
Eminem had to end it like Eminem. He had to end it like Eminem, bro.
That's crazy. My whole life, I was like, she's still a soul. I was like, okay. That's funny. That we both said two different things. You said hoe and I go soul.
He was like, wait, it was what? Like, yeah, man.
That's hilarious. Wow. The more you learn, and you know, we always have this conversation with like gatekeeping in hip hop because it's always so hard to decipher what should be determined to be gatekept and what should not. Because I agree and disagree with gatekeeping sometimes. Like I'm always on the fucking fence because then there be moments like a Fagiato Blow and like certain niggas that do shit. I'd be like, yeah, we need gatekeep it. But then you get like a M or you know a Ren. You know what I'm saying? Like you get certain dudes, you be like, well, he cool. You know what I'm saying? Like what we doing with this? Like I like and dislike gatekeeping. I think it should be monitored. I think gatekeeping should be monitored a little bit. You can't.
But I think gatekeeping should also be a thing.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should let everybody into the function, but I don't think it should be a thing where like you're blocking things just because it's like, all right, like, you know, kind of what we said before. It's like, well, this is
I feel like you got to be verified, and not in a way like you got to pass a test, but like it just has to be. Yeah, it got to be obvious.
Do you hate black people? Do you use this as something like, you know, I think it's certain things that come around it. Like, do you believe in police brutality?
Oh, God.
Do you believe in the government shit?
Hey, do you remember that episode? Do you remember that episode? Did you ever used to watch Girlfriends?
Hell yeah, that was my show. Joan.
Do you remember that episode where old girl's sister came down and they were singing the Jay-Z?
Yup. That episode was crazy. Maya had the.
Oh God. Bro, the music cut out on her ass. The music cut out, and she was just in there about a nigga like nigga, and everybody like,
yo, but I'm black because my sister black and shit. Like, they was like, nah.
Yeah, they had it. Hey, you see how she went back to act the extra white towards the end of the, and she got all. Yeah, all the flavor was gone after that.
Yo, how do you? So it's
That
funny. Black scents. How do you feel about black scents?
elaborate.
When people put on the scent, they put on the sauce, the stuff, kind of like what we just talked about with from the girlfriends when the sauce gets
Oh,
put on.
black sin. Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes, yes.
like early Eminem.
Shirt around a do rag and shit. Yeah,
Uh,
you know. How do you feel about the black scent
yeah.
things?
um, to me, it depends. Like, if you was raised around niggas, and you gonna sound like niggas. Like, I just feel like, cause it's grown ass people that move to whole other countries and be over there years and start adapting accents
Yes,
just because that's all they
this is what
hear
your environment
all
is.
the time. So,
But my thing is, a
yeah.
lot
So
of
if you
people with the
grew up,
black scents don't be around the environment sometimes. You can always spot the ones that
mm,
don't be around the environments. Like for me, like I went
Central C,
to, like I
the
went to
little
school.
Mabu.
I went to school, bro, in the burbs, man. So that's why I asked this question because I can identify this type of stuff very easily, and this is why I asked this question because it's like I always want to know: is your black scent on? You know what I'm saying? When you be around your peoples, or is it just when you're around me, or other peoples that look
Mm.
like me? You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some things where you be like the black scent be scenting. You know what I'm saying? It be hard, right? And they be
And
like,
they
okay,
code switch, and then they
and
code
then they
switch.
code switch, which I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'm just like, but that ain't you though. So that means you not. That's not you. That's not really how you acting because you're not acting like that around your peoples. I feel like the same way you act around if you around me, you whatever, and other black folks, you should be like that around your peoples, right? If that's who you are. But I think
Hmm.
people that adapt this black scent don't do that. They go back to their white households because that's what we're gonna say, or whatever household that ain't black, and they use their regular voice. And I don't think I like if I hear you got a black scent, I'm like, let me see what you like at home then. Because if you're not at home talking like this, I don't need you talking
Yeah.
like this to me.
Like, listen, if you got a black scent and I get in your car and the first song that play is Taylor Swift, I'm
I'm
gonna be
about,
looking at you
yo,
like,
why we both
bro.
was about to say Taylor Swift, my niggas? That says a lot about us.
It do, it do. That's yeah, that do actually. That's funny as fuck. Niggas is gonna nig. I'm
Cause I
telling
was
you.
about to fix
I
my
said
face and say
niggas
some
gonna.
Taylor Swift off the jump too. Like that's the first song to come to mind. Taylor Swift, first artist.
That's the whitest thing we could think of
Yes,
right there
yes,
at the top.
yes, yes, man. And see, it's all in fun and like
And
we all
JB
got these
goes
problems,
on.
man. We all
That's
have the
funny as
issue.
fuck, bro.
But yeah, the black I don't like black sense. Like I'll say for me, if it's a girl that I'm dealing with, and this is why I led into this, because a lot of white girls tend to have the black sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they try to mess with a brother. And for me,
Mm.
I know a lot of niggas love, white girls that act like that. I don't. I don't because I'm just like, sisters don't even act like this. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
know why I don't like it? You know why I don't like it? Because when in a pinch, you still gonna turn into the Karen and call the police on me, just like you ain't. You go revert back to your original. You gonna go back to your true form as soon as some shit pop off. So just don't even act like that. Like don't even
just
act
be
like that
regular.
in
Use your
totality.
regular
Like
voice, my nigga. Straight up. Just use your
yeah,
regular voice. We gotta cancel the
be
black.
yourself.
We gotta cancel the black sense in 2026, man. We gotta cancel it.
Fact,
I'm not here for the black sense, man,
fact.
because you being a Decepticon. You know what I'm saying? That's Decepticon behavior. That is Transformer ass behavior,
Yeah,
dog.
fact.
I don't like that. I am anti
Can't trust
black
it.
scent, bro. I can't trust you, especially if I go to your household and now you got a voice I ain't never heard you use before.
Boy, hey, that's like that scene on Low Down Dirty Shame where Ogre get to take it off every body part, the hair, her
Yeah,
leg,
you
her
know what I'm saying?
titties. Like,
Come on, man.
yeah, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit, man.
But shit, man, this has been another real ass conversation. The nigga a little hungry. You've been eating the whole time since I've been sitting here. I'm sitting here like this nigga got me hungry, so I'm sitting here drinking water, surviving on water right now. Like,
Yeah, hey, bro. I was like, look, I knew I was gonna have trees, and I was like, let me make sure let me make sure I'm straight.
you
This
did right.
motherfucker.
For me, listen. Before I even got to this, it took me an hour to get back to my fucking crib, bro. The traffic is stupid because it was nice outside, and when it's nice outside in Boston, motherfuckers like being outside and acting a fool and driving like they ain't got nowhere to go, which chances are they probably didn't.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here like, fuck, man, I gotta get back to the crib. I want to eat and shit. Like, I thought I was gonna get back in time to eat. And I said, well, it's
Oh
two
God,
fifty.
yeah,
I took a bite of a tender and said, all right, I gotta do this because I was like, I already had you waiting long enough.
yeah. Hey, well, you can count how many bites you done took, nigga. That's yeah.
That's real. And I got a 7-piece tenders. Took one bite.
Oh, hey, nigga, 6.5 left, nigga.
Yup. Oh, this is gonna be smacking.
Hey, hold on.
Right
I'm gonna ask you first. Where they from though? But where they from though?
What the tenders?
Yeah.
This spot called Yard House. It's like a little bar spot. They actually be pretty solid with the food. I don't know if they universal like that, maybe where you at, but Yard House, they got some tenders. Them shits is pretty firm.
See, I thought you better say like Raising Cane's or some shit.
Yo, Raising Cane's, I like them for like when I just want something cheap and quick, but they overrated as fuck. They don't
taste like shit, bro. That shit ain't seasoned ever.
Nothing seasoned. Even the sauce of the mayonnaise and ketchup ain't seasoned. Like, damn, you can't season that.
Hey, bro, nah, I discovered Raising Cane's because they catered to my job one time, and I was looking at the side of the box. I was looking at the side of the box, and that motherfucker was like marinated for 24 hours in our seasonings and spices, and I was like, okay, this shit probably fire, nigga. I took a bite of that, and I started looking around like, nigga, did they forget it? Because unless seasons and spices is like code for open room, I don't know what you niggas marinated this motherfucker. It's
the most blandest fucking chicken ever. Like the crispiness is solid. It's nice and crispy.
On point.
But there ain't no fucking seasoning. No flavor. The flavor is when you dip it into the sauce.
Yeah, you know, like that. If I got a nigga, I'd just rather get some Chick-fil-A then. I don't need to do all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I need my chicken to be flavored. You know what I'm saying? I need that shit to be flavored. And then the sauces make it that much better. Straight up.
Big fact.
Just like my lemon pepper tenders that I got right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to let you get to those, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, that's how niggas do. That's how you know when niggas is on it. They'll remind you. That nigga told me the flavor. Nigga like, yeah, all right.
Yo, it's a culture thing, man. We get it.
Oh God, we get it. We talking chicken, literally. We get it.
Facts, man. But yo, man, this is always a pleasure, man. And until next time, man, we gonna spin the block again, like we always say.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you for letting me pull up all of that, man. It's much love.
Yes, sir,
yeah, I can't wait to watch this playback and the people that get mad at our conversation.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get real mad about these. These posts are gonna be some hateful comments.
Oh God,
they're gonna be like,
I'm here for
somebody
it.
Somebody said in one of our last conversations, was like, look at these two talentless motherfuckers. I was like, love it.
Love it. Love it.
Oh man. But all right, dog.
Yeah.
I'ma holler.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
You already.